Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Kelly. I'm your Dungeon Master here. You seeing him? And I am excited to continue with Netherdeep. For those of you who've been watching the channel, might know I just got over a week-long bout of food poisoning. So if I'm a little off tonight, I'm still recovering. But I'm generally in pretty good spirits. I can walk again. That's nice. And I haven't fallen over for reasons related to food poisoning, at least today. So that's pretty good. So anyway, I'm excited about that. We're going to do a quick round of introductions. Then we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping for a specific thing in this session. And then we are going to hop into game. So let's do the introductions first. We'll do a big circle starting with Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, as does our lovely barbarian, Kaeko Skaar, who is a Goliath. And yeah, it's I'm excited to be back from the deep nethers.
There's no good way to say the title of this game.
It really isn't.
I don't want to say it well. I want to say it darty.
You want to say it
Kaeko likes it Netherdeep. I don't know.
God, no.
Just makes me think of Firefly.
That's not a that's a good comparison. That is a good
It
comparison.
is. Yep.
All right, so Christa.
Hi, hello. I am Christa. I use she, them, or her, they pronouns. And I play Sabina Moorden, our Lotusden Halfling Beastmaster Ranger and Hexblade Warlock of Coralon, along with her beast companion Dax the Moorbounder. Oh, I forgot Rival to Arrival. I got through most of that without pausing. I was pretty proud of that one.
Right, redo it.
Yep,
no,
start from the beginning.
We don't have enough time. There's no time.
I'm not editing this episode for that. It's a go.
Yes, and I am struggling to walk because I went to the gym for the first time in like 2 years with a friend that is a trainer, and so I tried to keep up, and that was a poor life choice. So we'll see how I do. At least I get to sit for this.
Your friends are
but
real
my back doesn't hurt for the first time in like a year and a half. So
that's good.
I'm gonna
You just have
that
to
as a win.
squat the entire
Squats.
game.
I actually have always been
God.
I was actually always bad at squats, but my physio guy has me doing squats, and like a lot of people with ADHD, just so you don't know, have a disconnect with mind-body stuff. Like, we can do stuff, we can be athletic, but if you try to explain to us how to do something athletically, it doesn't process until we do it physically. Like, we have to figure it out ourselves. I was watching a video on TikTok of all things about how to do a good squat. It's like, push a button with your butt. Like,
Yeah.
no one
I'll be
ever
right
explained it that way to me before. They always just said, like, keep your back straight, don't tuck, don't do this. And I was like, none of that makes sense. But someone's like, try to push a button. So all I can do is picture this big red, like, cartoon button and my butt being like, bam, bam.
I want to get one of those that was easy buttons and put it
That
on
was
the
easy.
now.
I think Robin has one of those, don't
That
you?
was easy.
Oh my god.
What?
Don't you
No,
have
I
one of
It
those?
would just be
No, I
so
don't.
annoyingly fun.
No,
Yes.
where did you
Yes.
see that? I don't have one. No.
I
I
thought you
should do
had
that
it in
dressed
one of
as
your
Dorlen.
drawers.
My mom.
my God.
That's your TikTok.
My
That's your
parents-
TikTok. You're joining.
Oh my
All right,
God.
guess what else you're doing? You're
My
introducing
parents.
yourself. Go.
Yay.
Hi, it's Chris here. I use he, him, or they pronouns, and I go by Blogg in the chat and on the Discord. You can find me exclusively on Dork Tales and possibly on TikTok in the future. We'll see. I need a button. And I play Dorlen, the hyper not focused gnome armor artificer, ex-professor, rival to Sabina's names that I just decided right now. And yeah.
Nice.
That's about it.
All right, good to have you here. All right, over to Caitlan.
Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns. Sorry. And so does Xarria Rainn, the tiefling cleric of blood of the group. I go by Petite Medic on social medias, and it's good to be back.
Nice, it's good to
I
have you
got a
back.
little flustered. Thanks.
All right, and finally, last but not least, we have Christine. Hey, Christine.
Hello, it is I, Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Zenada Vosh, who also uses she, her pronouns, at the moment at least. It might change.
Dun, dun,
You
dun,
never
dun.
know.
I mean, she might
Zenada's
die
going through
again
some
and it'll
changes.
change. Who knows?
Man, that would be so
Um,
convenient. Never mind.
She is our orcish Echo Knight fighter.
Would you like her when she's angry?
I don't know, because you know what? It's really not easy being green.
Yeah, let's find out. There
There
you go. I have digitally greened you tonight again,
Yay!
and you're less day glow this time, which is probably for the best.
Yes, traffic was bad today, so it was hard to get home and have enough time to do makeup as well as eat. Because cooking takes time, yo. But yeah, the whole like not knowing how to do something because it's not described in the right way is always interesting, because until I took my first like bone osteology course, which was technically kind of an anatomy course in uni, I didn't know what the muscles were, but now knowing what muscle is where and what action it does actually helps me do exercise, because now I know what I'm focusing on. Because people are like, oh, just clench this, clench that. I'm like, what is it? But now I know what muscle that is and if it flexes or like what sort of motion it does.
Guys,
And
make it
that
up.
that helps. So,
Sorry, the best raid name just
the best
joined
raid
us
name
right
just
now.
showed up.
frankly, I don't give a fork.
Frankly, I don't give a
Wonderful.
fork. Wow. I'm
Well,
very...
frankly, I don't give a fork because I'm
they're
more
playing
impressed
Monster
with the
Hearts.
fact that I managed to wing my eyeliner today. So
That's pretty great. All right, so folks, we're going to be hopping into game in just one sec, but before we do, today we are doing the battle at Betrayer's Rise. And to do that, though, everybody is present. So starting with, let's see, we'll do with who had the worst day at work. So Robin, roll me a d10.
3.
Okay, do you want to have control of Irvin tonight?
I had control of him
Okay, then
another time,
reroll.
so I'm trying a different
So then you
rival.
can either have Galsariad or Dermot. I'll go up or down one.
Oh, I would love Galsariad.
Okay, Galsariad has been taken for this battle. All right, who had the next worst day at work? Well,
I had a really good day at work, so
I wasn't
Okay.
even at work.
okay, so
Great.
It was
Krista
just
went to
me,
the
though,
gym.
so-
Krista went to the gym, so I'll give it to her. So
Aw,
go ahead,
yeah.
roll me a d10.
2.
2, you're going to be Dermot tonight.
hell yeah.
Okay,
Good
then
Healy boy.
let's see. So either Chris or Christine, who wants it next?
After you.
Sure.
Okay, so Christine, roll me a d10.
8.
8, you get to play Irvin.
Sweet.
Okay, and let's see. So
Just do all the damage.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've posted their stats in our private chat. So I guess Chris.
There are also the sheets on Roll20 as well.
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
very
that's true.
helpful.
They are in their token as well. We are not going to be using the battle map for the fight because they didn't give you a battle map for the battle. So we're just going to all be theater of the mind, unfortunately. Or I can align us in a row. It'll be weird. So Chris, roll me a d10. Basically, it's high or low. High is Io, or high. Low is Io. High is Maggie.
I got a 5.
Well, 5 is Maggie on my list.
Okay.
Okay, which means that Caitlan, you're going to control Io for the night. So I don't think anybody's had anyone they've controlled so far.
Nope.
Perfect.
Oh.
Good. So, and for those who are curious what the hell I'm doing, the players have managed to successfully befriend the rivals in this game. And in this, you have 5 NPC rivals, and we have 5 PCs and a half because of the Moorbander. So together, whoosh, that is, in this game, I have a ton of people I have to control. I don't care if the players know the stats of the rivals, because if they ever go up against them again, that'll just make them scarier, in my opinion, because they know what they can do. And they've seen them enough in combat as characters at this point that they would probably have a good idea of what they can do anyway. You know, like they've already been up against them. They saw a lot of their powers as a surprise. And now it's like, oh, I have too many people I'm controlling. So what I've done is I've randomly assigned them to the players. The players will control their battle actions, will do their best to keep the players alive, or the characters alive, as if they were their characters. And I'll do any dialogue that's needed because that saves me a lot of time. Also, thanks for the hurt them more. All right. So
Also, it's just
anybody...
more fun. It's more fun for combat too, because then we
can go
can
twice.
have like 2. Yeah.
Also, quick reminder that as you are going, Maggie has a special ability that gives you all advantage on initiative checks. So don't forget. So we'd have to do the initiative twice again. Besides that, does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before we hop into game?
For things, because I'm doing like Xarria, he has a couple of like spells and stuff. Are anything used?
So for the day, yes. Actually, I should have done that before game. They stuck around and spent their long rests or the short rest healing while you guys did other stuff. They can patch themselves up a bit, so they're going to be at full hit points. But for the sake of them having gone through a traumatic ordeal, let me just check their sheets real quick, and then we will begin. So, looking through this for spells, I would assume that 2 spells at random are gone from Xarria's total.
Okay.
How many does he have per day?
He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per day.
Okay, I would say in the last combat, he used... tell you what, flip a coin. Slower telekinesis is gone.
Okay.
And then... So one of those 2 is gone, and then for Irvin,
telekinesis is gone.
Okay, Maggie doesn't have any. For Dermot, Dermot has quite a few level 2 spells, or a lot of healing spells at least. He did not use his Revivify. I would say he's probably down to 1 Cure Wounds and 1 Bless right now.
That's all he gets.
He gets 2 per day each.
Oh, 2 per day.
So I'd say he probably has 1 per day of each of those, and he has it at wills. But besides that, he probably used his Searing Wrath primarily. And then as far as Io is concerned, Io normally has...
I'm going to take this time to run away for a second while you update things. I'll be right back.
Yeah, totally. I would... Whoever has Io, do me a favor, roll me a d6.
Okay. 3.
Cool. Io has cast Goodberry at some point in the past day. So that is not usable at the moment. On a 6, you would have gotten away clean. So.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those damn 6s.
Those pesky moorbounders.
Oh, we have another hurt the more.
I already got it there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what other things do I have to tell everybody? I wanted to say thank you, everybody who is watching right now and who's supporting us. Dragonlance will be back tomorrow. I also want to thank everybody on Patreon. I have been a little deficient because I've been laid up for a week, posting things to Patreon. But I have been doing all of the production work I can do from my couch. Organizing new games and stuff. We have a lot of filming that's going to be doing soon for games like Hunter the Vigil, Demon the Fallen, or Demon the Descent, pardon me. I wouldn't do Fallen to that, you, Chris. And Scion. So those are going to be coming up in the next couple months. You'll be seeing those very soon, as well as the Dork Tales podcast, which, Robin, remind me tonight that I need to set a date for our next recording session.
Cap.
Cool. With our new guest star. And then what other last announcement do I have? I'm very excited to say that right now we're at 122 out of 125 Patreon members. We lost a few because New Year's, it always happens. But we hit 125, which is where we were going to go for Robin to start running Radiant Citadel. We're still going to do that with the thought that we're going to hit 125 again, probably by the end of the month. And we'll continue to go up from there. I'm very excited to say, though, and I'll maybe talk more if we do a break tonight, that I have potential people looking to do some side games for us and additional content for the channel at 150, 175, and I have special events at 200 and 250 patrons, which I can honestly tell you a year or two ago would have been something I would have said as a joke. So I want to thank you all for supporting the channel and making Dork Tales one of the biggest, fastest growing, best streams on the internet, because we wouldn't be able to do it without you. Anyway, that's what I got. With that, it's time to kill y'all.
Yay!
Not
It would be
on
bad
my
taste
watch,
to just
says
throw the
Maggie.
rivals in the line of fire, right?
Yeah, this is why I'm giving them to you.
I mean, with the amount of hit points they have.
Honestly,
Right?
Right.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm.
The
I
squishy
think we made the
wizards
right
has
choice.
more hit points than me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total.
Right?
All right. Love you very much. Let's go ahead and start Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. Last time on Call of the Netherdeep, you descended into the Netherdeep, traveling through the ancient and strange realm. This flooded chasm of light, filled with ruidium and mystery, lie before you. Within it, you discovered that it contained worlds inside of itself, memories from the Apotheon. As you went through the moments of his life, you and your newfound allies in the rival party, the Warring Destinies, separated to go room by room. You went through several of his past memories, his parents, what would have been the death of his father at a young age, a disastrous attempt to tag along with a hunting party when he was a teenager, a family of 3 who met their end after harboring him during the war. The rivals themselves saw a different side of Elixion and came away somewhat negative with the experience. After that, however, you discovered that there were small chambers hidden away from these memories, containing glowing motes that suffused those who touched them with thoughts, regrets, and strange abilities. These motes, these fragments, what, Elixion's past? Soul? Whatever they are, you now possess 2 of them. And you get the sense that they may be the key to making your way through the Netherdeep, or at least aiding you way ahead. You made your way through a chamber with hauntingly beautiful seaweed and white coral, with a barrier of red energy and an altar placed to one of the betrayer gods. An inscription calling for the Apotheon to leave childish yearnings behind. Upon the table, you placed a ruidium encrusted teddy bear from Elixion's childhood bedroom. In doing such, you shattered the glowing barrier between you and the next chamber. And with that, the 10 of you and your moorbounder companion proceeded forward. And on the other side, were greeted by a difficult and foreboding sound. The roof of this underwater sepulcher has 3 naturally formed domes, each one reaching from its apex about 30 feet above the floor. Veins of ruidium cling to the walls, forming a lattice that casts red light on the clumps of seagrass growing around the perimeter. And inside of there, the underwater gloom gives way to a scene, showing a parched battlefield under a bleak, ashen sky. All around you, shadowy figures clash swords. And the air is filled with battle cries and the drums of war. Familiar-looking black towers in the distance provide clues as to where and when you are. At the gate of the Betrayer's Rise during one of the fiercest battles of the Calamity. You know that in this conflict, Elixion fought the crawling King's Horde and scored a hard-won victory. In this version of the scene, however, the battle is yours to win or to lose. And this is where we begin this is where we begin our story. The battle is raging around you, and you can see that as you are looking around, there's warfare everywhere. The sounds of the screaming and dying, the sounds of metal clashing upon metal, the sound of metal biting into raw, naked flesh. The sound of blood and offal striking the ground in rhythmic staccato. The smell of death is everywhere. The smell of adrenaline, the smell of sweat. Even the most pacifistic of you will feel a thrill jump through their stomach and spine. Now I need to ask you something very important now. Among your party, who is the leader?
I think that depends on who you ask.
I think
Okay.
generally it was accepted that it was kind of Kaeko.
Okay.
I would place an argument that it's Xarria.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Xarria
I
is the
feel
one
like
we
it's more
look
Xarria.
to for decisions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Keiko's
So-
the loudest, and Keiko's like the second in command who like gives the commands, but like
Yeah.
Xarria's like the
Keiko
smart
is
one
kind
that
of the
we look
Riker.
to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
If
like,
you ask-
yeah,
if you ask
Keiko's
Dorlen,
like-
he's gonna
What
be
should we
like,
do? Zarya
I've
says
said-
something, and Keiko's like, "Yeah, we're doing this."
Yeah,
Okay.
If
exactly.
you ask Dorlen, though, right away, Dorlen's always just like, well, of course it's Kaeko.
she's the biggest.
Yeah, she's the biggest.
But, yep, she's the loudest.
yeah.
All right. Then I need to know, Xarria, you're the leader?
Sure.
Okay. This is designated for the remainder of the battle.
Okay.
No changes will be allowed. I need
No
everyone.
take backsies.
No take backsies. The book suggests that it can be either the character with the highest charisma or the character who normally assumes leadership. So when it became down to you two, I was like, all right, done. What I need right now is I need everyone to roll me initiative. Now, rolling initiative, reminder, you are within 30 feet of Maggie Keen Eyes, which means you all have advantage on initiative. And I am going to roll for waves. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. I rolled
Ooh,
real
I'm
well.
sorry, Galsaria. That was real bad.
Okay. All right. Your initiative will not change. You'll be holding on to the same initiative through all the battles to come. Until this memory is complete.
Plural.
You're in a war, baby.
+8. All right, Galsaria. That's not terrible then.
No, they're pretty stacked.
+8. Gross.
Yo,
Okay, so
Galsaria
going-
adds +8. It's gross.
Okay, so going down the list, I have Sabina with a 24.
I rolled a net 20.
Nice.
Okay, then I have Wave 1. Okay. Then I have, going down the list, God, I wish you could you could sort these. Okay, I have Io with a 21. Then I have Dorlen with a 20 and Irvin with a 20. Okay, then I have a 19 for Kaeko. Does anyone else have a 19? Zenada has a 19. Okay. Then I have... what do I have? 19. The next one I
Sorry,
have
the
is...
17.
Galsaria
Sorry,
has a
with 17, so that means I have...
Sorry, Gilsariad, then Dermot.
Sorry. Okay, Dermot is with a... Thank you for helping me parse
16.
this.
16.
Dermot,
and
then I have... Then we're going down from Dermot to... Is it Maggie
Maggie
next?
with a 13.
Yeah.
Yep. Maggie's Last of
Okay.
Us. Oh no, sorry, with 12.
Zaria's Last
And
of
then
Us.
our fearless leader
Leader.
at 12,
Okay.
bringing up the rear.
I don't
Oh.
have great initiative.
Rear Admiral Xarria.
But you show great emission. Great.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I pictured her with the hat and I was done. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
We need a very large Rear Admiral's
Yes.
hat.
I need
my
I need someone to make that fan art right now. All right.
It's beautiful.
Okay. So With that, I have this very complex initiative chart. Let us go ahead and have some fun. The battle rages around you. As it does, you can see that in front of you there is... Let's see. Okay, so the characters, just so you know, you can move anywhere you want on the battlefield. But I need to know, first of all, really don't like that there's no battle map for this.
I know it's probably bad to ask now, but is it similar at all to the Betrayer's Rise that we used in like episode 5 or whatever?
You know what? It's gonna be. Give me 1 sec.
Just because that might make it a lot easier. Yeah, I just was thinking, I'm like, we've been to Betrayer's Rise. We have a map. I don't know how easy it is to like switch in Roll20. I need to learn Roll20 myself.
No, but good thinking, Robin. That's
very good thinking. Don't pay attention to anything that's on the screen right now. Give me 1 sec.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Ignore the curtain behind the man. Okay, let me just transfer all the tokens in the frickin' world over to the other map. All right, boop, there we go. Back to Betrayer's Rise we go.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, the map.
That only took like 4 minutes.
No, it's fine. And Roll20 is just having a hot second.
Oh, I love that we're in Betrayer's Rise and like we're in here twice.
I know.
Shh, don't look down at your old selves. It'll create a time paradox.
Oh my gosh. All right. I've always wanted to study a time paradox. Oh my gosh. I wonder what I could teach myself.
All right, so let's switch over to the maps.
Yeah, we know what Betrayer's Rise looks like.
God, I hope you do at this point. Okay. So if I go
there is this copy to time paradox us.
You time paradox yourself. Okay. So anyway, hey folks, this is what it's like to game with us in person. So
Yes.
it's just goofier. Man, I wish we could play in person sometimes. I think.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's
Caitlan?
Private game.
There's Valis. Rip.
Yeah.
Buy a house. Buy me a house, Caitlan.
Yeah.
Valis.
Thinking of going to full time, which would make it way easier, but.
All right, you buy a house and give us, and like, I'll rent out your basement. Turn it into a studio. I had a dream that Amy got a place and like had a huge spare room that was like the size of a gym, but I was like, I'll rent it for like $300, and she was like, okay. I was like, anyway, all right,
awesome.
so it was a great dream. Amy's watching now, and she's like, meh. Okay. All right, so everybody take a moment and swap yourselves around however you see fit. I'm having a night, guys. I'm still recovering, so I have so many Hurt the Mores.
And once something good happens,
Save the determination for me.
You guys, actually, let me just turn your determination on because you guys all have it.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're gonna
nice.
need this.
Yeah, we all.
Boop, boop.
I feel determined.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Now, so you position yourselves around the battlefield. I need to know, Xarria. We're gonna do a little fun thing with you real quick, though. As Xarria is on the board, we'll give you a pink aura.
Yay. And
Cool.
I can sense I'll need a few auras this battle, but yes. How big is
Probably.
this aura?
I was gonna say I don't know if it's up yet, but I don't think players can see it.
I can see it as a player.
It is up yet. It is up. It's just very light. It
I
kind of
cannot
blends
see
into the
anything
sand.
at
You know
all.
what? That doesn't matter then, because only Xarria and I need to know.
All right, cool.
Cool. So fantastic. All right. So with that, the battle is joined. In front of you, you are going to see that there is a surge of momentum beneath you. And one by one, you are going to see soldiers row after row of soldiers charging into the fray. They move toward you in these waves and waves. They don't look like anything natural. As they progress toward you, you're going to see that they're almost like the other memories, forgotten, incorporeal. They float slightly above the ground, shades of what they once were. These blue spectral visages, glowing red eyes, glowing sternums, full of hate. They descend, rushing toward you. And as they do, the grim knights that descend upon you, the soldiers of the crawling king, well, they join the fray, aiming directly at you. And as they do, you hear a voice. After so long, their faces have faded into the haze of the past. I try to remember them, not my enemies, but the soldiers who fought alongside me. The least I could do was wade into the heart of battle, where the suffering was already the worst, and take it into me. And with that, we are in combat right now. Sabina, you are up. There are 10 of these wraith-like warriors ahead of you.
How close are they?
They are very close. I would say right now, looking at where you are.
Okay, there.
They are rushing right there. They're about 30 feet away from... Dax. Most of them are 35 feet away from you.
Oh, Kaleidocally. I think... Sorry, 5e tools is being very slow, and so I'm trying to remember spells. I think I'm going to do something fun.
All right. Fun things are good.
Because that's what we do here. Let's need to look up the spell here, because I believe I can do it higher. I can cast it at a 3rd level. I don't know, because then that's going to take... I want to cast that too. Okay. I'm going to summon a beast.
All right. What are you summoning?
Because we don't have enough people on the board, and we need more of them.
Of course. What are you summoning?
She's going to kind of lean forward a little bit. And then as she stands up, sort of spread her arms like wings, and wings will burst out of it, and a large heron will come flying out, that is all sort of spiritual looking and ethereal, and we'll have the bestial spirit stats for air, which means they have flyby attack and have a fly speed of 60.
Okay, so a heron kind of looks like a crane, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have one of those. What birds do I have?
A bird is fine.
Unfortunately, I can't just search bird, so let's go eagle. Yeah, an eagle sounds. We're gonna free you.
Beautiful.
Okay. Eagle. How big is it?
I think it's small.
All right. And 1 second.
In my mind, it's large, but the stats say it's small.
It's medium for ease of viewership. All right, so
Perfect.
It is on the field right there, right beneath you. You can place it wherever you'd like.
Wunderbar.
All right, so
it is going to do... I think it gets an attack.
Sure, when it appears.
Let me double check. Creature's ally in combat takes its turn immediately after yours. So I have just taken my thing, and I will now take it again. And it will take flyby, because this goes... These are 10-foot squares, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 10, 15, 20. It's going to swoop, peck at the guy right at the front on the western side, and then fly back.
Okay, so flyby. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. That's going to be... spell attack. So that's going to be a 16.
16 is...
Oh, no, sorry. 20.
20 will be a hit.
Fantastic. And then it does D8 of damage. That's a 1. Plus 4 plus 2. So
Okay.
7 damage, piercing.
Cool. And this is magical?
It doesn't actually say. So maybe not?
I mean, it's a bestial spirit you're summoning, and it's like you're using your spell attack. I feel
yeah,
like.
Yeah,
but
you're
it
using
does
spell
just. But it's using spell attack for purposes of like because it's summoned by a spell.
But
It
it's a
doesn't
magic-
say magical damage
What is the... That's a good point.
That's a bestial.
because
spirit.
Dax does magic damage,
Yeah.
but
What level spell is
nowhere
it?
in second.
I'll spend you something good happens to allow it. There we go.
Okay,
It's not worth
damage.
looking up. It's not worth deciding on the rule
Perfect.
officially. So now it's a supercharged
Okay.
bird. All right. So how much damage is
Beautiful.
that total?
7 total.
7 total. Okay. So 7. That is going to be boop boop. Okay. Cool. Math. Okay, rushing forward into the first sword wraith. It is going to screech down. The heron is going to come and rake part of the face away, which is going to decoalesce as the creature has its like eye and part of its jowl ripped off by the heron. Do you have anything else you're doing on your action?
I just want to double check. No, because Summon Beast is concentration, so I can't take my Hunter's Mark again. So,
Okay.
no, I won't do anything else.
All right, sounds good. All right, so your heron is done, and unfortunately, I rolled a nat 20 on their initiative, so it's my turn a bunch of times.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So, before we get into this and you do a bunch of rolling,
Mhm.
I'm curious. Does my reaction start once I officially take my turn, or if I
Your
wanted
reaction-
to?
no. Your reaction.
So, like,
can
I have
take
a
place anytime.
free reaction before my turn starts on in
You do.
combat. Cool. That's good to know.
Okay.
Thank you. Before you start doing a bunch of rolls, and if I want to.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I love it. Okay, the wraiths are going to surge forward, putting everything they can into this attempted conquest of Betrayer's Rise. The first that you just scratched is going to rush forward, is going to do a full rush, moving straight past, and is going to charge at Sabina. Sabina, this one is going to rush directly at you. It is going to take one strike at you. That is going to be a 23.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's gonna
Pretty
do it.
sure.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay.
I was
Don't-
considering casting Shield, but Shield doesn't give me enough to make that, so it's all good.
Okay, then it is going to be that first hit is going to be 10 points of damage as it snarls and brings down a battle axe into the side of your thigh. With a blood-curdling scream, it is going to use its bonus action to gain a second attack. And that one is going
10
to
points
miss,
of damage,
however.
you said?
10 points of slashing damage. Yeah.
And I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke, please.
All right, go ahead.
How dare you attack Sabina?
Sorry, I'm never prepared. 2d10. Okay. I got
2d10?
there. Yes, that's a d10. That's a 4, and a 4 is an 8. So he can make me a dex save or take 8 damage.
He does not make a dex save for you.
8 damage. Please and
8
thank
damage?
you.
Okay.
Fire damage.
Fire damage.
Matters.
Okay. Perfect. All right. But he rushes forward with a blood-curdling scream, buries the battle axe in the side of your thigh, pulls it out with a spray of blood, and tries to lop your head off. But Sabina's too quick. She's going to jump back, and in her heels, there's going to be this hellish flame that rises out and scorches. I am going to mark them for the map, by the way. Anybody who's marked with a red dot has used their bonus action in the last turn, and you now have advantage on them because they reckless attacked.
Oh.
Okay, just for
Oh,
ease.
so anything with a red, we get bonus. Got it.
Anything with a
Okay.
red, you have advantage on. Okay, whenever I use, so it's just an easy way to determine it. Okay, two of them are going to charge Maggie Keen Eyes and are going to try to tear her to shreds.
Maggie.
Okay, so the first one, that is going to be a nat 20.
Celery barbs.
Okay. That is not going to be a nat 20. That's going to be, first is going to be a 21. The nat 20 became a 17.
No.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna give advantage to Dorlen.
Okay. Maggie is going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And the second one's going to be a miss. The next is going to rush in and is going to take 2 swipes as well. And that is going to be a 17 and a 16. I believe both are going to clang off of her immense armor.
Yeah.
Okay. From the back, there's going to be a sound of screeching string as the sword wraiths draw back and attempt to just pepper her with arrows. That is going to be, that's, you know what, those are both going to clang off her armor, and that die is gone forever. One sec. I need it.
Goodbye, die. We missed you.
Bye, die. Bye, die. Bye, die.
Man, everyone's splitting up. I need both my characters need people to be clumped.
Okay, so that is going to be a series of arrows volley through the air, slamming into Maggie, but not piercing at all. Actually, you know what, guys? I am going to undo what I just said because there's no reason that all of these would not use their bonus action, and it's on any attack they make. So if I tag them, they have not taken their bonus action is the more economical way to do this.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so you'll have advantage on all attacks against the sword wraith as they rush in. One of them is going to charge in and is going to level an axe directly at Dorlen, and another is going to level directly at Kaeko. The one against Dorlen, that is not going to be a hit, I'm pretty sure, because an 18 does not hit you, does it?
Nope.
Okay, Kaeko. One of them is going to rush in. That is a 22 and a 10.
The 10 won't hit, but the 22 will.
Okay, the 22 is going to give you 9 points of slashing damage as an axe is going to slash across the upper exposed part of your chest. And Sabina, did you make a concentration check earlier when you took damage?
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Boop, boop,
It's
boop.
con, right?
It is 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7. What'd you get?
Not great. I think I fail. That fucking blows. Yeah, that's
Roll
a
a-
7.
All right, so as you jump back and Hellish Rebuke takes off, your bird is going to and vanish into the aether as you lose control of the spell.
Sorry, it was the first time, all right? It's just practice.
It was my last 2nd level spell.
It's just practice casting, okay? You'll do better next time.
Feel ya.
You're still new
Okay.
to this.
Keiko, another one is going to charge your rear and
Not my last.
is going to get you, my friend. That's going to be a 21 and a nat 20.
Yikes. Ouch.
Okay, 21. The first one is going to be 4 points of damage from an axe at your back.
Hmm.
And honestly, you're not doing that bad overall because the next one is going to be a rough attack to the back of your hamstring, striking just at the base of your glute. You're going to feel your leg go springy and tense from pain as it slashes through. That is going to be 2, 6, 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Io,
We're getting close to half. Oh boy.
Another one is going to lunge at Io, who's going to step in to block to kind of protect your back flank. There, Keiko. Watch your ass, she says, or else I have to. And with that, she's going to get hit with a 20.
Okay. She will.
That's going to be 12 points of damage for Io as an axe is going to open up a gash along the side of her throat. not hitting the artery, but kind of just like going down the side and into the shoulder blade. And with that, there is going to be a long draw, and Xarria, who actually... Christine, your echo is out?
Sorry?
Your echo is out?
No, you just put that on there.
Okay, sounds good.
It only is out in combat. Generally, I generally drop it before
then
that.
Xarria, one of them is going to draw back with a longbow and fire 2 shots at you, a 17 and a 13. I don't believe either of those hit.
No.
Okay. 2 arrows are going to ping ping off of your shield as you duck back, and now we are in the fun wave. Io, it is your turn. What does Io do?
All right, Io is gonna snarl, and she's gonna make a multi-attack with her harpoon.
Sounds great.
Harpoon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go,
and a
Io!
That's
quick
what I
reminder,
have.
if you ever
Oh,
roll a
but
nat
it's a
1,
melee attack. That's great. Yeah.
if you roll any nat ones, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's just roll all of them at the same
Now, does that?
time.
I'm just curious. Does Christa never get to exhaustion? Because she's a halfling.
No,
I think
she'll
we
still-
made it that even when I roll it, I take the exhaustion.
Okay.
I just re-roll for purposes. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
'Cause
I was
otherwise,
just wondering,
yeah,
just
just
like, wait,
Netherdeep
you're
is
laughing,
halflings, guys.
I think Netherdeep's great. Just be a halfling.
Just be a halfling. It's great. No, you never
There
get
you
tired.
go.
It's the indomitable cheer of halflings.
Just
just
realized these ones are really pretty, but really hard to read.
That's the
So
way aren't they all?
from the bottom, we've got 13 to hit,
13 to hit is not going to be a hit.
17 to hit.
17 to hit is going to be a hit.
Okay, cool. And then 22 to hit.
22 to hit is strangely is going to be a hit as well.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I just wanted to say real quick though to everybody that if you choose to, you may use your determination for your NPC as well.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Schmoke.
Awesome.
That one attacked, right? So I had advantage on it?
You have advantage on your attacks. Yep.
Oh, smokes. Okay.
In fact, this round, every one of them used their bonus action, their rage, or their battle fury, whatever it's called. So you all have it this turn.
That would be 16 and then 17 again. Oh, actually,
Okay.
I didn't need to roll them both. Oh, well.
Okay, so grand total 16, 17. All right, those are all hits. Roll me damage.
Ooh, okay. So, first attack. It's gonna
She's using
be-
a Ruidium spear, so it counts as magical.
And each one does the 2d8 plus
Yep.
3 plus
Yep.
7, or plus 2d6.
You have
I
many.
think.
This is why I needed you guys to roll these dice for me. Can
No
you imagine me
kidding,
doing all these
right?
calculations?
Oh my god. So,
I would die.
okay. So there's going to be 5 of it's going to be psychic damage.
Okay.
And-
I tell you what, just clump it all together on psychic.
Lump it all together? Okay. 19 for the first attack.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, I'm rolling really, really poorly, so 7, 13 for the second attack.
Okay, so it was 19 for the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 32.
All right, these dice are going away, but that's gonna be 7 plus 12 is 19 again.
So how does Io do it?
Nice. Can I use multi-attack every round?
On her, I believe so.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what does she do?
Super crazy. Okay, she is going to attack it in the exact same place and kind of lop its head off and then slash it. I guess slash it up and then lop its head off.
Perfect. And as she spins around from the last one, she's going to shoot a look over at Sabina and go, "First kill!"
Nice.
She does
All right.
Amazing.
All right,
she's a
so
little impressed.
okay, is Io going to do anything else with her turn?
I should have double checked for bonus actions, but I don't think she has. Oh, she does. Reposition.
And it's the best power in the game.
It is it is. But
You-
I'm not going to be able to use it very well. I don't know. Not right now.
Okay, sounds good. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. All right, so down next we have Irvin or Dorlen.
I'm fine, whichever you want to do.
Sure. I'll go if that's all right.
Do it.
The one that's directly in front of Dorlen. Dorlen smash.
Dorlen smash indeed.
You're gonna get a fist in. So that would
wait,
be a
wait.
20. Oh,
I was gonna say you have advantage, but then you also have advantage.
Yeah.
So you can keep your advantage for a time when you don't have advantage from the silvery barbs.
exactly. So that's a 25
That'll hit.
for 11 thunder.
11 thunder. That'll work. Okay.
Awesome. And then the other one that's kind of in front of Kaeko a little bit, who's beside Dorlen, he's going to use his other fist and fist that one. And that one will be a 27
27 will hit.
for 15 thunder.
15. So it was 15, and what was the other one?
The other one was 11.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, your fists
And
are going to strike into both of them.
Yeah, and so they both have disadvantage on anyone that's not Dorlen.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action and charge my shield. And that'll be it.
All right, sounds good. Your shield is going to go whoop, 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 whoop.
Just gonna-
Okay. All right, Irvin, you're up.
Okie dokie. So, quick question. When doing his attack, he has poison damage and psychic damage as well. Do you want those separate?
Yes, actually, thank you for saying that. I would like that separate.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, so he's gonna move up, I think, and attack that one.
Sounds good. Okay, so the one that took a hack out of Keiko's ass is going.
Yep.
Irvin's going to rush up and stab it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remember you have advantage on all your attacks.
Yeah. And I just have only so many dice that I can roll, so.
I've seen how many dice you have. I know that's not true.
Yeah, but I don't have them all out. They're all in a bin. Okay, so those all get +8, so that is 21
Hit.
and above.
Okay, those are all going to hit.
Excellent. Okay. So the dagger is 9 points of regular damage.
Okay.
And
That's number 8.
actually, gonna have to add this up because I did not separate out the amounts on the dice roller I set up for him.
Okay.
26 points of poison damage on the dagger.
Okay.
And then...
So
how
I'm just
was
going to
his-
tell you this. As Irvin rushes up and stabs in and twists, he's going to notice the poison seems to have 0 effect on these guys.
Damn it. That's
So-
the vast majority of his damage.
It is. So these guys are not particularly good with poison. So psychic damage, however, from the short sword, give it to me as normal.
Normal? Awesome. Okay, I don't have to separate that out then.
No. So just
so
I'll tell you this for ease of operations. Don't worry about the poison damage. Just ignore it.
So that's 15 plus 5, so 20.
Mm-hmm.
And finish loading. 17 on the other hit.
Okay. So, and does that include the first 9 you mentioned? You mentioned 9 for the dagger.
Oh, that's the plain damage.
Okay. So,
Yes. Sorry, I gave you dagger, sword. Basically separately.
okay. So I have 9, 20, and what was the last one?
17.
Okay. So that
Okay, so I just have to give you the
that's 46
base.
points of damage. Okay. Tell me how he does it.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah. I think he just kind of has only 15 feet movement, so I don't know. I think a couple leaps over and just like lands with a dagger driven in, then pulls a sword and just like pulls it around one way, gives it a good slash, and then pulls it back the other way to take off the head. Or whatever this head like.
Sounds good. And then he's gonna turn to the one who shot an arrow at Sabina. Or pardon me, shot an arrow at Xarria and is gonna point his sword and say, "Hey, eyes on me." Given that he's only about 10 feet away from this guy now. Okay, that's Irvin. All right, Kaeko or Zenada? I think probably Kaeko, since Zenada, you just went as Irvin.
All right. Kaeko is going to look at. Now, I just want to clarify with
Please.
the. Wait, no, that. I'm curious about the mobile feat.
Okay.
Cause it's. Let me scroll down. Melee attack. Yeah. Okay. It does specify melee attack.
You take
Cool.
a
I
hit,
was just
you
wondering
can move
if.
wherever you want. Or you make a hit, you can move wherever you want.
Yeah. 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 No, I was just wondering if that included spells or not. It does not.
It does not.
Yeah, no worries. I think at that, I think Kaeko is going to bonus action rage. Using her last rage of the day. And she's going to make an attack at the one that's right in front of her with her sword.
Sounds great. Go ahead, make me an attack.
Wow, I threw that so far, and it went on my paper. 15 plus 8 is 23.
That's gonna
I'm
be a hit.
assuming that hits. All right, so then it's a D10 and then 2d6. That's not bad. 17 plus 4. That is 21 points of damage, all in total.
21 points? Damn, son. Good job.
Mhm.
All right. You're going to embed your blade in the side and rip it out. This guy is very close to dead.
Sweet. Kaeko's just gonna and just snarl at him. And that is Kaeko.
All right. Fantastic. Zenada, you're up.
Okay, I am going to bonus action manifest my avatar right in front of this asshole. And I would like to attack and unleash incarnation. So make 3 attacks from my echo's position. Dork Tales!
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Yes!
All right.
Rolling 6 dice has benefits.
Right.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Okay, so that is also a 25 and a 19 for the other hits.
25. Yeah, those are all going to hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. Oh. So, where's the calculator?
Right.
Yes. Savage attack is also totally worth it.
Yeah. There's a reason why we love orcs.
Green's my
Barbarians
favorite
get that
color.
later on, late when you get to add an extra die
I think so, yeah.
too, which is nice.
I think I've done this right. It's around 50.
Around 50 is close enough for me.
No, around, like round 50. No extra.
Round 50?
Yeah,
Cool.
a round number.
All right. How does Zenada want to do this?
I think that the avatar or Echo just winks into existence in front of Irvin and just... Zenada's gonna call out, no, I got this. And
Really?
A couple sword strikes and it's gone.
Perfect.
And then
Okay.
she's just gonna move up a little closer to Xarria, so she's not too far from her avatar. Echo thing.
Sounds good to me. Okay, moving down the list, I have Galsariad. Oh no, they're clustered. Oh god.
Yeah, baby. And I read the thing, and it's the
Oh,
ones that it's creatures that Galsariad chooses. So
Oh,
Galsariad
shit.
just put the target right in front of him, and all those creatures in a 30-foot sphere need to
those who-
make a.
For those who aren't watching live, I was watching a bunch of measurements happen, and I couldn't see who was doing it because I was busy. And I'm like, someone's like basically doing feng shui for a couch on this map. Oh, can I
Nope,
fit this
that's
here?
me
Oh god. Okay.
doing my sphere.
So, wait, does it hit everyone?
It's all the ones that he chooses.
Does it hit every sword wraith?
It does hit
yeah. Even
every
the one in
sword
front of me.
wraith. Yep.
Okay, so hold on.
Please-
Let me
16 strength saving throw, please.
16 strength. Let me just check my strength. One sec.
And I pre-rolled my damage.
Okay, so
I
I've
love
got
how gleeful you are.
all right. Number 2 succeeded.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'll take
Um,
half.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We should call that
Okay.
one Riker. Oh wait, he was number 1.
Did you botch?
No, but I got one
Oh.
success, and I've only got. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna spend one hurt them more to re-roll that last guy again because I like him.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the second guy again. Okay, 2 of them passed. 2 of
Wow.
them passed. I'm gonna
So-
say that it's the 2 on Maggie passed because Maggie blocked
Okay.
some of it because she big.
Okay. So they're only going to take half of 46 points of force damage.
Okay,
And they won't be restrained. And the other ones, if they are still alive, will not
half
be
of 46.
restrained. Yeah, 23.
Half of
I
46.
just, sorry. Yeah, half of 46.
Okay, so I need you to describe this considering these guys, if you haven't noticed, have about 45 hit points.
Amazing! I
So
rolled
can you please
46 on a dice
Can you
roll.
please describe this for me, please?
So I think everyone's taking out one by one, and then Galsariad is just gonna go up and
No,
go.
but what does it look like? Like this is a gravity wave, Robin. I need to know.
It's a gravity rend, and we're playing Ray, so I think Galsariad is just gonna like,
Is that like Kleenex underwater? Like, just...
well, I think he's gonna start like casting it in it, and then start swirling his fingers really fast, and then he's just gonna pull it, and it's just gonna go, boom, and then like go out, and then just whoosh, come back in, and it just crushes them.
all right.
Whoa.
So they're
That
wearing like
tickled.
armor. It's gonna sound like it's gonna
Yeah.
be like a bunch of people just like crushing cans on a
Cans.
sidewalk. Just okay. 2 of them will survive. Oh god.
Barely.
God damn. Does Galsariad have anything else that he wants to do with my life?
Look cool.
I think he just looks cool. I think he can only do like, yeah, I think gravity.
It's a
Rend
recharge.
is it's a recharge, and it's the action that he does. He doesn't have any bonus actions.
Okay. And
So I
Robin,
think
for
he's just gonna
recharge
like
purposes,
look cool.
in rounds between combat, we are going to, if it does not recharge, you will be rolling for that every round between.
Okay.
Okay, it's not going to auto reset between combats because there's not enough time
Yep.
between combats for this one.
Yep.
Perfect.
No, that's
All
what I
right.
figured. Okay.
All right, Dermot, you're up.
There are 2 in front of good old buddy Maggie, so I think he's just gonna come up and wreck some folks.
Okay,
Um,
and he also has a
come in
range. Don't
around.
forget.
Does he have a range stick?
Yeah, his burning smite is ranged,
Oh, he's right because he can do one of each.
Yep.
In that case,
and he can
He'll
do
stand
one
over
and
there.
then rush forward and do the other. I think.
oh yeah, maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, for one's ranged attack, so he'd have disadvantage if he ran up. and
oh,
did it,
okay.
which
Okay,
is
well
what
in
he
that
learned.
case, yeah.
That's what I learned in my fight against you guys. I was like, oh no.
Okay, he will use Searing Wrath on the one farthest away, so the one
Okay.
furthest south.
Okay, sounds good.
And that is a ranged weapon attack.
Okay, give it to me.
Do I have advantage still?
You still have advantage.
Ooh, that's a 17 plus 8, so
We'll
25,
absolutely hit. Okay.
and 5d8 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Hang on, I miscalculated.
Oh,
Does
You have to
the
do like
little
roughly
green guys-
I got it.
20 something
The little
damage.
green
So,
one's a little spicy.
I see.
8, 9.
Holy balls.
Okay, well, so that was 13 plus 19, 23. I got one more than the average.
Are you kidding me?
23 damage.
Are you?
Oh, which is what he took last time. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, that's the other half.
No, that's the other half.
Okay. To have him take another swing.
So yeah, he's gonna he'll whip his big hammer around and swing out a big searing ball of light that goes up and over, kind of like lobs it, so it goes up and over Maggie and lands directly on that guy and kills him.
The guy's gonna scream and be like, "I'm blind!" and then he's gonna explode.
Now this, it says Dermot makes one Meridian Warhammer attack and one
Mhm.
Searing Wrath attack, but then he has stats for one-handed and two-handed. I assume he can do two-handed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Is it more
that's
fun
gonna be-
One free object interact per turn.
There you go. 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a hit.
Okay, and then it's 2d6 psychic
I'm so
damage.
glad I rolled well on my initiative, so I actually get to play this session.
7 psychic and 10 plus 4, 14 bludgeoning.
So what's the total?
What did I say? 7
Is it-
plus 14 is 20.
21. I'm still in.
No.
So Dermot's gonna like searing wrath the other one completely to ashes, and he's gonna slam his warhammer right into this one's chest. At which point it is Maggie's turn.
Just
I was gonna say, Maggie and Xarria still get to go, so
yeah.
Oh my god, Maggie!
just gonna
Xarria
look
might not
down
get
on
to
it.
do anything this round.
Megan's just
Honestly,
gonna look
with
down on it and
Xarria,
be
that's
like,
how it's gonna be.
"You've made
I
poor
mean, I
life
do have
choices."
to recharge with Galsarian, so if the dice
Does a
aren't my
22 hit?
Yeah. Tell me how you do it.
All right. You've made poor life choices, and then great axe just cleaves it in
Oh, Maggie.
Cool. I had 1 hit point. All right. I just in
One
my
or
head,
two,
I
you
just
got
hear
one or
like
two.
keeps holding on. Okay. Wave 1 of this is gone. And as you put this one down, the wave is decimated. There is only the sound of battle around you now. All right. We are going to continue in initiative. Xarria, what do you do?
Oh, thank goodness. I'd like to put Spirit Guardians up, but I'd like to upcast it
Sounds
at a 4th
good.
level.
Okay. How big is that?
It's a 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius.
Yeah, around me.
Okay. Around you? That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and give you a secondary aura. And we'll say
Thank you.
we'll say that it's a green one. There we go.
Bing.
So even if the players can't see it, I can see it, and so can the audience. So okay.
Sounds
so
good.
okay, so that's gonna go up on your turn. Fantastic. All right. So what I'm gonna say
Use my
is,
bonus action
oh yeah, use your bonus action, please.
to deal myself some damage. I'm
Yeah,
gonna use
probably.
Vital Sacrifice. Yeah,
Sounds
that's
good.
what I do. Nice. Rolled a 1. You can stay. My low rolls are good for something.
I mean, it's the best place for it, right?
Right. Okay, that's it.
Sounds good. Okay, all right. Going down the initiative order, just in case anybody needs to do any healing or anything. Sabina.
Can I ready an action for like Okay, I'm just gonna hold. She's gonna cast. There's things like close by, right? It's not gonna
Yeah.
be more than a minute before someone else arrives.
No, it is not going to be more
Okay,
than a minute.
she's going to cast lightning arrow and then just hold.
Okay, sounds good. So held action, fire it. Good. Okay, I'll say that you can hold that for a couple of rounds, just because you have a certain number of rounds to prepare.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll say while we're preparing, Keiko's gonna try and deal at least like minimum 1 point of damage to herself to keep her rage up if possible.
Okay, so take a point of damage. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down the list, move your figure around, tell me what you're doing, and how you're preparing and things like that. Okay. So Sabina, that's your first round. You feel free to move yourself. Io, are you moving or doing anything?
Oh, that's me. Let's see. I think that's fine. She'd like to be kind of up front.
Sounds
And
good.
she's in the aura, so that's good.
Okay. Don't worry about the aura. She doesn't need to know what that is.
No, sorry, I meant mine. I meant
Spirit
my
Guardians?
Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, Io, Dorlen.
Dorlen is, you know what, he's still hurt from last session, so, and heal himself a little bit of, let's go for, that's 12 healing, and then we'll just kind of move around.
Sounds good. All right, down the initiative. Irvin, repositioning at all? Probably toward the front.
Yes, especially
probably
if Dorlen is moving up.
Okay.
You don't leave the tinies like as a point in the wedge.
Okay.
Um,
And then, sounds good. So go ahead and move. I don't think there's much else he can do aside from maybe ready in action. Xarria, roll me a d20 just to see if you get a nat 1 for that damage you took.
Well, because you're being cheeky, I got a nat 20.
Okay, cool. You saved your spell. You saved your spell. All right, Kaeko, you doing anything? Any healing or anything?
Actually, yeah, I think Kaeko will. It's unfortunate, but I think Keiko's gonna drop her rage and cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level because she's quite hurt.
Okay.
So Kaeko will heal herself because she hurting, and she's gonna probably actually move back. She's gonna go into caster mode, and she's gonna probably actually get behind, with kind of behind Io and Galsariad.
Okay, sounds good. Zenada, doing anything?
yes, I'm going to shift my echo over and shift myself up a little next to Io. Just to spread it out a little bit and get the fighters up front.
Sounds good to me. All right, and Galsariad, roll me a d6 to see if you recharge.
Yep, sorry, I was just quickly adding. I had 16 plus 3 is 19 for myself. Sorry, I was just quickly doing my hit points. A d6. I rolled a 5, so it recharges.
Well, shit. All right, Dermot. Dermot doing anything?
Oh right, I'm Dermot. Is anybody else looking hurt?
Keiko is pretty hurt.
Keiko's much better now. She's
Much
looking a
better
little
now?
bit better. Yeah, she's
Okay.
looking.
Do you look like you need some more healing?
I mean, she could probably take some more, yeah, but she's.
I mean, I guess best to do it now instead of when
Yeah, I
you're
guess.
on the
Yep.
ground.
Yep, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll cast cure wounds, and that's the last of his cure wounds.
Okay, sounds good. Maggie, anything Maggie's gonna do?
Yeah, Maggie's quite smart, right?
She's very
So
smart,
Maggie's gonna do something a little cheeky. Sorry, Kelly. Maggie's gonna look down at the echo of Zenada and use Rally on the echo to give it 30 temporary hit points.
I don't think that works because the echo's not a creature.
Is it?
It is not. It is not listed as a creature, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a magical translucent gray image of you.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a magical effect. That would have been real clever otherwise.
Yeah, you magically
I'm gonna-
manifest.
I'm gonna give you the smart cookie award for, but it's gonna be a cookie with like a bite taken out of it because
That's okay. As long as it's homemade, it's all good.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a homemade cookie.
In that case,
it's a homebrew cookie.
In that case, let's see. Maggie really likes Io in particular, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
she likes.
I was just their
she likes-
leader.
yeah, she likes Io and she likes Dermot.
All right, Maggie's going to give Dermot 30 temporary hit points then,
All right,
because
sounds
I
good.
like Dermot.
Everybody likes Dermot,
I know.
right?
Dermot's the bomb. Where's my cookie?
Okay. All right. So, Xarria, anything else you're doing this round?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna step forward a step just to be right behind Xarria.
Okay.
There we go.
Sounds good. All right. Then, second round. I'm just going to go through the list. If you're just kind of doing what you were doing and holding your action, just let me know. Sabina, same?
I think she's actually going to cast Cure Wounds on Dax
Okay.
because he's not doing great.
Okay.
But she's still holding her lightning and her arrow after. Then we'll go back to holding her arrow.
Sounds good. All right. Down the list, all out. That sounds fine to me. Io doing anything else? Dorlen do-
Let me see here. Oh no, sorry. No, she'll.
Okay. Is Dorlen doing anything else? Okay. So he's not doing anything.
Sorry, no.
Nope. Okay. All right. Is Irvin doing anything? Probably not. Okay. Is Kaeko doing anything?
Yeah, Keiko's actually gonna cast. How long? That's concentration up to 10 minutes. Around you. No, never mind. I don't want to put. I thought I could place it, but nope. Keiko is not gonna do anything.
All right. So going down the list, Xarria doing anything? Okay. Probably not. Zenada doing anything else?
Nope, just holding for something to attack.
Okay. Dermot doing anything else? Probably not.
Nope.
Maggie, probably not. And Xarria. Anything else for you?
Nope, just waiting
All
for
right.
stuff to get close.
Okay. All right. So as you wait, you're prepping yourselves for what is to come, and that is when you see it. The second wave descends on you. A pair of moorbounders dives in from the right. A pair of moorbounders dives in from the left, and swarming through the center, another 10 of these wraiths charges the battlefield at you. I'll say they get right about there before actions will take place. And let's go into initiative phases. Sabina, you are first, and you have held action, which will go off before your action. Who are you shooting?
I would like to shoot the moorbounder closest to me.
Which is the one right in front of Dax. Cool.
Yeah, I think Dax is going to move first. I don't know if that's going to give him an attack of opportunity. I don't know kind of what that time frame looks like.
This will be they're charging forward, and
Okay.
and you're just going to act before it gets there.
Cool. So I'm going to shoot my arrow at the closest moorbounder. And in which case, there's no advantage on these because they're not ragey boys. Oh, fuck me, really? Ugh.
What'd you get?
Like 10. Hang
Okay.
on, let me double check what my attack is. No, actually, it's a 13.
Do you have your
Okay,
determination?
13.
Would you like to use it?
Oh, I have determination. Yes, I will use determination. It's a
Okay,
17.
go ahead. 17 will hit.
17. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you, Zara. Thank you so much, Caitlan, for reminding me of that. Good
This is why
Lord,
she's
I'm
the
so
leader.
bad at this game.
Yep.
This is why you're the leader. Okay, so in that case, I would
forgot
like
the damage
everyone
yourself is
within
not good.
10 feet of him, which I believe is 3 of the blade critters
Mhm.
and the other.
Okay.
Because yeah, I think it's they believe they're within, arguably they're within 10 feet. I don't know. Are they 10 feet or 15 feet away? The little
Don't worry
guys.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. They can all make dex saves.
Okay.
The target I hit is going to
Strangely, I actually think they might have done it. Oh, that one definitely didn't do it. But let's see, the Moorbounder. Did the Moorbounder make a save as well?
Yes.
Okay, the Moorbounder.
Oh no, sorry. The main bounder. The first one.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So the Moorbounder next to it that's charging alongside will fail as well.
Okay, so the main one is going to take 22 lightning damage. And then my arrow, which is a d6, so it's going to take 8 regular damage.
Okay.
And then anyone that failed is going to take... Not good rolls. I'm sorry, little Christmas die. It's clearly your time is up. Is going to take 6 lightning damage. And if they succeeded, it's 3 damage.
Okay. That sounds great. So, 6 lightning damage. Okay. As you fire in, as you fire your arrow, lightning is going to crackle. It's going to hit the first Moorbounder. That is just going to disintegrate around your arrow, turning into nothing but stinking meat around. The lightning is going to strike the Moorbounder up behind it. That's going to yowl in pain. This immense, like lion-sized creature that is charging at you. The lightning is going to coalesce, striking down into the sword wraiths that are charging forward. And as it strikes them, there is going to be this horrible shrieking sound as the sword wraiths all shiver and merge into a singular creature on each side. The 5 sword wraiths at your south and the 5 at the southeast are going to shiver and turn into one of those slithering blood fins, those strange creatures that you saw in the depths of Kael Morro, except it swims through the air as easily as if it were swimming through water, and you can see the howling faces of the sword wraiths pushing through its scaly flesh, screaming.
I'm gonna look up in the sky and just be like, "Oh no, come on, that's not fair."
Just before they do that, Sabina's going to look very accomplished and very proud of herself and try to catch Io's eye and go, "Mine was bigger," before realizing, "Oh shit."
Yeah, Irvin's going to take one look at one of these things that, took his arm, and it's going to go, "Oh, for fuck's sake, man." And Sabina, it's your turn, because that was your reaction. Your held
that
action.
was my held.
Did anybody else have a held action?
Oh, I realized that Xarria probably would have held the gravity rend. I didn't say
I'm gonna
it,
say no for that one.
Okay, fine.
I feel like all of us would have potentially held, but
yeah, I realized.
Did anyone else?
Did anyone else dictate?
I didn't say it. I mean, Dorlen would probably be too absent-minded. I think Maggie would have remembered, but I didn't say it.
Tell you what, here's the deal. Maggie did not.
Okay.
I just said that I would prep for anything coming close to me and attack when able.
Sounds good. All right, so then we're going to go into normal initiative phases, starting with Sabina. Sabina, your turn. Go.
Cool. Dax is going to be upset that the Moorbounders here are bigger than him and charge and tackle the big one.
Alpha.
Exactly, yeah. And he's going to use charge because I think he can do it on large or smaller creatures.
That's a Moorbounder.
Yeah, actually, he can do it against any creature and try to knock it prone. So he will try to attack. So he's +8 for his maul. That's an 18, so 26.
26 will probably hit a Moorbounder.
Cool. Can the other Moorbounder make me a strength save?
Actually, maybe. I got a 16. I got a 16 exactly.
Mine is a 16. No, just beats it.
Okay, still gonna hit it though.
Still gonna hit it and do an extra d6 of slashing damage. So he does a regular d8, a d6 +6. So that is a 7, 9 plus 6 is 15. So he'll do 15 damage as he leaps up and
Ooh.
like bites into the back of this thing's neck to try to like subdue him.
I'm assuming like he's getting like winged around like a poodle fighting like a Doberman.
But like is not letting
miniature
go.
poodle.
Is absolutely
It's-
It's like
it's
when you
just-
see like ferrets bite onto an arm and you do this and
Yeah.
they just kind of like flip. Yeah, but he's not
Okay.
letting go.
Yeah.
And then that's my one attack. And then I will make an attack on the big guy, and just shoot a regular arrow at him.
Sounds good. All right, the first slithering blood fin. Go ahead.
And that's a 15.
I'm gonna make these guys a bit bigger. I like them bigger. There we go. They're scarier if they're bigger, right? 15.
Yeah.
15 is not gonna hit.
Okay. She's a little panicked and shoots an arrow at it.
Okay. All right, that's the first slithering blood fin. Now it is Io's turn. Io, what you doing?
Oh, Io is going to run up and multi-attack the closest Moorbounder on her side. So,
All right.
oops, sorry. I got distracted and I was like, which way am I going? So right there.
Okay.
And let me go 3 attacks at once. Gotcha. All right,
Gotcha.
so going from the bottom, 17.
17 against
Hit-
the
to hit.
To hit the slithering
Moorbounder.
blood fin.
No, the Moorbounder.
Oh, the Moorbounder. That's gonna be a hit.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so it's 17, 21, and then 24.
Those are all gonna hit.
Perfect. All right, let's go. I was gonna say rolling better, but not really. 6, 14, 21 for the first attack.
Holy crap.
9, 12.
Okay.
15, 20 for the second attack. Oh,
Okay. She can move through its space and deliver her last attack to the last one.
beauty. Thank
So
you.
that javelin's gonna go right through that first Moorbounder. 2 strokes and that thing hits the dust.
Neat.
Ooh, yeah.
Seems like the same size.
And
now I
then
gotta
with
take
her
down the
sassy
bedroom.
remark, she's not going to do as well.
If she did 2 in one round, that would have been so good, though.
That would have been really good. So 3, 7, 16.
Subscribe.
The last attack.
16. Subscribe now
Yeah.
to give Io action surge.
Ooh.
God,
Nice.
we turn this into a pay for stuff channel.
Pay to win, but pay for
Pay to-
us to win.
Pay for us to win. Pay for me to win too. That would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. I would accept pay for action surge. Please.
Right. All right, so we're not doing that, but maybe in the future, maybe we'll do a charity game that way. In fact, they dropped the dates for Extra Life, so folks, keep an eye open for Extra Life. That is coming. All right, Dorlen or Irvin?
You're right if I go?
Sure.
Awesome. So I'm going to use the bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. And I'm going to run over to... Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Too many windows and not enough screens. I'm going to run over to the one in front of the Echo and just be like... "Ah!" and punch it. And
Okay.
this one is going to be a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right, so that'll be 13 points of thunder damage. And then I'm going to run over to the other one and punch this one with advantage
does it
from the...
Do it
Oh,
flat.
it's the silvery bard.
I just meant to hurt them more.
You're taking
For
away
what?
my silvery barbs? Oh,
I did.
rude.
Yeah, I want a chance to I want a chance to wreck you guys.
All right. Anyway, I will attack the other one in front of Irvin, and that will be a 18.
All right, that will hit anyway, but still, it's the
Okay.
it's the
And
moral of the
that
story
will
right
be
principle
15
of the
points of
matter.
thunder damage.
Sorry.
there. How much?
And 15 thunder.
Okay.
And I'll put myself kind of in the way a little bit there between the Actually, yeah, I'll leave myself there. Just be like, don't worry, stand back, I got you. To Irvin.
Thanks. Shit. It's Irvin's turn.
He's gonna step up.
Oh yeah.
And I think this thing is not getting past him towards Xarria is the thing, probably.
Oh
for
nice.
one.
There we go. Character growth.
So, all right. So, no advantage this time around.
No advantage this time around. No, they've learned and merged together. So.
All right. Well,
cheap
that
tricks.
is he adds 8. So that is a dirty 20, a 21. And what the hell is that? Why they did yellow on gold? That is a 19 plus 8.
Okay, those are probably gonna hit.
Okay. Now, do I need to give poison separate?
Let me just remind myself. You know what? Just don't worry about poison.
Okay, cool. I'll ignore that dice roller then. So then he needs a d4.
There are things in this dungeon that are not immune to poison. Actually, there's definitely one thing that's not immune to poison.
Is it us? Because I think it's us.
The Moorbounders might not be immune to poison. I'm not sure.
Also, I haven't used Ray of Sickness for a reason.
Yeah,
Usually.
fair.
Except on the flying things we have had. That was fine.
I need to play a wizard.
So that is
Like, y'all-
7 on the dagger.
Okay.
And the short swords. Do you need psychic separate?
Lump it.
Okay.
What is sitting in there, Kaeko?
Lump it. Come on. On the stony oni 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 yo.
Let me just make sure that's correct. 43 points of damage total between all 3
Oh.
hits.
The first one was 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's going to rush forward, stabbing and slashing into it, and it's going to still be up.
Oh, crap.
It's pretty bloodied, and yeah, that's probably the ah, crap. All right, Kaeko or Zenada, who wants to go?
Mine's gonna be really fast and easy.
All right,
Okay.
what is it?
I need the Moorbounder closest to Io and
Okay.
the 2 blood fins to make me a wisdom save, please.
Ooh, okay. The Moorbounder is
Oh,
going to
sweet.
get a. Moorbounder is not very wise.
No. And I'm
Okay.
gonna use one of my discordants to make the middle blood fin subtract from his roll. He's gonna subtract
Okay.
2 from that roll.
I am spending 2 hurt the Moors to re-roll these dice because that was a 6 and a 1, and I disagree with those numbers. There we go. There we go. So what'd you subtract from the second one?
2.
Okay, let me just check how wise these things are. About as wise as expected. All right, what's my DC?
Your DC is 15.
All right, ooh, 15.
Mm-hmm.
The Moorbounder fails. The other 2 will succeed.
Fuck. Darn it, that's not what I was going for. The Moorbounder is slowed.
Okay, Moorbounder is slowed as... Will kind of like... A slowness will kind of engage. Sorry, I hit it 15 exactly.
I know, and you spent to
I'm
hurt
sorry.
them more. It's rude.
I did, because I rolled a 1. Of course I'm going to.
I know, I would have loved that.
All right, so slow hits them. Are you doing anything else with your bonus action? Bardic Inspiration, anything like that?
Well, I was wondering, because I used a Bardic Inspiration for the reaction to make it re-roll, but can I do another Bardic
Oh, no, you can only do...
Inspiration?
Well, Yeah, I don't see why not if it takes a different action.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Sorcery
points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Keiko's going to. She can do this once per long rest, and she hasn't used this ability. Keiko's going to use her frenetic crescendo to give 4 people bardic inspiration. So she will give Dorlen, Xarria, Sabina, and Zenada bardic inspiration.
Okay. And that's a D8 at your level?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
you'll
a
have
D8 to one thing, or
It's just
over a
one
period of time? Okay, so like one attack?
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
Yep. Attack, ability, saving throw.
Okay.
Whatever you want in the next 10 minutes. All right. That is Keiko's turn, and she's just gonna be annoyed that
All
the
right.
Bloodfins didn't get it.
sorry about that. Zenada, you're up.
Okay. So this bloodfin thing in front of my echo.
Yeah.
Has it been hurt at all yet?
Yes, it has.
Does it look very hurt?
No, it does not.
Okay. The echo is going to step up that last foot, and I am going to unleash incarnation, do all my attacks from it, and fuck it, action surge.
Okay.
So that's 5d20.
Good night, sweet blood friend.
Here comes all the botches.
That's an 18,
Oh, no.
that's a 20, that's a 20, that's a 13, and that's a 4.
Are those nat 20s?
Yes!
2 nat 20s?
God damn 20s!
Oh, that's all you have to do is roll 5 dice. Oh, here we go. 12,
Yeah,
10, 5, 10, 13.
So
You gotta roll them all at the
any
same
of my
time.
modifiers added, a 2.
Oh, is that the rule? Is that...
Yeah, hang on. Let me see if I've got 5 in
So
front of me.
let me
Lowest
do
attack is a
5d20.
13 to hit. I don't think that one hits.
2,
No,
2,
but I think
nothing
the
above
rest
a
are
14.
11.
Yeah, nothing
I did
above...
not
Well, I
roll
got a 17. All right.
So I'm guessing the 13 does not hit.
The 13 absolutely does not hit.
Okay, cool. So that's 4 hits, though, I'm pretty sure, because a 22
Yeah,
I'm
they,
sure
they do
hits.
not have an AC above 20. I'll give you that one for free.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna do these one by one.
You know what? Just give me all the damage when you're done, okay? Just...
One sec, let me grab a calculator
Just-
and a pen. Okay,
So I think
so-
Robin and I have made a pact that for one of the extra lives, we're going to do physical activity for donations and have to do like squats or lunges or sit-ups or something while while
gotta
we
push the
play
button.
something.
That was easy. That was
There's a
easy.
video.
That was-
There's a video game weekend, like a specifically video game weekend, right? We should do like have
Yeah.
to play video games while like not a physical video game, but like regular video games, but having to do workouts.
Oh my gosh.
I like got Hades or something and cry.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
15
Oh, that's-
minutes later.
You're,
Oh my god.
you really gotta focus. Oh, really gotta focus for Hades. Oh my god.
Yeah,
so
no.
hard
I rolled okay.
for me.
I rolled 5d20s. I got 2 2s and a 5 and a 7.
Oh
When I
no!
rolled
Yeah.
them. I was just curious. I'm like, let me roll 5d20s. It was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
I don't know. I rolled garbage.
Oh, I rolled
Yeah.
garbage too. 1, 7, 4, 10. Oh, 15 when I did my last one. Anyway.
8, 6, 7, 5, 309.
What?
What? Jenny, I've got your number. Okay.
80 points of
Yes, I'll-
damage.
Are you
You gotta leave the chair.
So for the both nat 20s,
do you
Kelly has left
I
the
rolled
Netherdeep.
3 damage.
Kelly is disconnected from the nether.
And add 7.
Yeah. How many hit points did the Bloodfin have? Did it have 80?
Oh, I had to go watch that on replay on Twitch.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, I can't do that again, so I'm just going back.
No, 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 you're done. You're done. It's done. It's done.
Oh my god.
Okay, 1 sec, because I still get a fuck you. Okay. 10 feet from it, so it was right there. So I'm gonna say that's Maggie's inside of range. It's gonna be the edge of it, so I'll give her advantage on this because I want something to happen. So I need. God damn it. God damn it. I need. Your echo's gonna fail, but I need Maggie to make me a con save with advantage.
Maggie, make a con save?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was not that good. 15.
Okay, exactly 15.
All right.
Okay.
So
So you are going. Just tell me what happens, and I'll describe it. I'll describe the aftermath.
all right. Well, that's 5 attacks.
Yeah.
So I think the Echo just kind of does this really cool, like, fancy sword work sort of thing, and just like pokes it 5 times, and it just.
It literally explodes, but because it's a slithering bloodfin, when it explodes, it enters its death burst. It explodes in a cloud of toxic blood. Maggie's going to shield herself. Your echo's going to get evaporated by it, though.
Okay. There's no saving
it's
throw on that.
Does your echo get a saving throw?
Yeah, it uses my bonuses.
Holy shit! Never mind. Please give me a con save.
Cool. Okay.
Does it take no damage if it succeeds?
If it succeeds, there's no damage on this one.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. Okay. So. What's my con? 22.
Okay, your echo's fine. God damn it. Let me kill something.
It's also immune to all conditions, by the way.
But it's not immune to exploded though. That's the condition. It's not.
No, but just in case that comes up.
Yeah, that condition does come up a lot around Dorlen.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to press the delete slithering bloodfin button, and that was successful. God damn it. And oh god damn it, it's Xarria's turn.
Let's go.
I doubled.
And the Moorbounder to make a strength saving throw, please.
I doubled the number of combatants in this fight too. It's only supposed to be like one of these things.
Yeah, but we've doubled the amount of.
I know. I thought it'd be fair.
That's the thing.
Okay, so the Moorbounder's fucked.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my last first level spell, the Silvery Barbs, the fucking Bloodfin. If it
God
fails.
damn it.
I get to know
God.
this. Did it
I
fail?
nat
Or did it
20'd.
succeed?
I nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Silvery Barbs. Nat 1.
Getting real tired of these threes.
So I
I feel
pre-rolled
like 3 is my
again.
favorite number.
Can you hit the other Moorbounder?
Nope. No, it's not 30 feet. It's 40
But
feet.
3 is a magic
Unfortunately,
Three's a
there's no
wonderful number when the
combination
DM
that I
likes
could
it.
get
Can't lie with that.
all 3. It's unfortunate. I was trying to, but there's no way I could feng shui my target. 49 points of force damage, and if they're alive, they're restrained now.
How many? 39?
49.
Okay, so I need Dorlen and Irvin to both make me con saves. What? Irvin did a ton of damage to it.
I know.
Ooh.
And then you dropped an
5%.
anvil on its head.
I just need to find
So-
his thing.
Oh no.
What do we do when we roll a 1?
Cool. When you roll a 1, so you're using
Oh, dear.
what is your so you're using the red ring. That is a con save. So I need you to make me a charisma save.
Charisma
23
as
for
well?
Irvin.
Okay.
23. Irvin is fine.
Ooh, 21 for the charisma.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Is that good?
My Dorktails die
your,
does not
your
hate
corruption
Irvin.
does not increase.
Okay. Anything else happen?
Yeah. I'm
Other
gonna give
than
you a
critically
shit-
failing the save?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a shit ton of poison damage. 6,
Poison.
10, 16.
It is me that's susceptible to poison.
we discovered it. We discovered it. How? 27 points of poison damage.
Oof.
As this thing explodes right in your face, dealing a ton of poison
With
damage.
my mouth open. I'm just like,
it's right in your mouth.
I was trying to give Irvin some words of encouragement and just right in there.
You're
By
not.
the way, I gave
You're not a stranger. to things
Sabina
exploding in
my
your face,
silvery
though.
barbs. That's good for the next minute. So it's
Okay, so that was Xarria's turn. And
Yep.
Dermot, it is your turn.
Oh wow. Well, I guess he's gonna go help out Dax.
Okay.
He'll use his searing whatnots.
He's gonna bite. You know what he's gonna do? He's just gonna bite this thing in the balls. Just like
Dax
like
or Dermot? Dermot's gonna bite this thing in the balls. Dermot, what the hell?
I get short enough.
When it Dermot just goes, when it comes to a fight, when it comes to a fight, it's balls or it's nuts or nothing.
It's that goblin chaos energy that just is coming out.
Welcome to Chainsaw.
Screw the hammer.
It's Chainsaw Cleric.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make a
Oh,
Chainsaw
Carol,
Cleric.
yes.
It's
yes,
a
I know,
17 to
I
hit
did
with
too.
searing whatnot.
Oh yeah, just describe it for me, please, because
I'm glad I'm not wearing green tonight.
Dermot is going to as this he goes to swing at this moorbounder, but because Dax is on his back, it rears back and he sends a searing hammer directly into this thing's junk.
and
Dermot,
Dermot
that
will
was a low
say,
blow.
"Hey,
Yeah.
when a life or death struggle, it's nuts or nothing." Actually, pardon me, it's Dermot. It would be, it's nuts or nothing. This thing is going to
Oh,
evaporate
no.
from the crotch out. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It had 9 hit points. There's no way 5d8. You would have to.
No. I
Okay.
have to roll ones on pretty much all of them.
it's not.
I mean, you're not Traz or
Oh
Amy,
my-
so you know that's probably not happening.
Oh.
Okay. All right. All right. That's Dermot's turn. Cool. And now it's my turn. Fuck
Yes,
off.
tell us more.
The ghosts.
As
How do you want to
that-
do this, Kelly?
How do I want to do this? So as yeah, I think I'll just stay dead.
Like rockfall, we all die.
Yeah.
As that last one evaporates from you, you can hear Elixion's allies roar in unison, and his voice chimes in. You cut them down endlessly. A scythe in the hands of a reaper. But it doesn't matter how many you kill. You water the lands with blood, and your allies die anyway. And with that, we'll be right back after this quick break.
Nuts.
Welcome back. We were having a water bottle discussion off camera. So hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the part of the program where we talk to the chat.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen. Today we are talking about you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about a brand new. I just read a disclaimer on the back that I disagree with. A brand new role-playing game that I got in the mail this week that I kickstarted. My brain is a stick of butter.
Oh my
Tell me
god.
more. I like butter.
My Brain is a Stick of Butter is a one-player game about life with ADHD. This game is meant to help the player feel how ADHD executive dysfunction impacts daily life.
So if you play this game and you're like, I don't get it, you probably have ADHD.
Yeah, pretty much, right? The thing I read in the back was, so basically you try to do activities and hobbies and tasks over the course of a week. And there's problems. The thing I disagree with is, though, on the back it says this game in no way condones the consumption of dairy. And I'm like, I'm from the Midwest. I condone the consumption of dairy. I'm sorry. If your cows are healthy and happy, eat their cheese. Like, yeah.
Was it a joke because it's it's called butter?
It might be a joke. I'm hoping it's a joke. I'm hoping that it wasn't just written.
It's a joke?
Or, well, I don't know.
It's probably meant more to be like, you don't have to eat butter to
you don't
like
have
this
to,
game. If you're
but it also
lactose
could be an angry vegan. You never know. Man, not all vegans are angry. But anyway, so that's an interesting book.
True.
Yeah, so hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm just really confused by my face. I'm just really confused. Last week, I got really bad food poisoning, as I said. I literally have lost 10 pounds since the last time we ran Netherdeep in 1 week. And what the worst part about this is, Christa, I've rehydrated.
That's good.
So, most of it's not water weight, which is just weird. It's from, not eating for, 3 or 4 days. Facial confusion.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. I'm
glad
excited.
you're eating and feeling better.
Yeah, I'm not. I need to eat something. In a bit after a game, but I think right now I'm good. I had a protein shake before a game, so I'm drinking my calories now. You know, it's like college all over again.
Oh god,
it is not my favorite. It's good. It's a good way to jumpstart. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited. I got a bunch of meetings this weekend to start plotting our short runs for Patreon, which is going to be really good. If you were looking at the schedule during the break, and for those of you watching on YouTube later, you might not have what I'm talking about. But on Patreon, we are doing a brand new Mage of the Ascension game once a month, and the session 0 is the last Saturday?
Yes. Sunday.
It's the last, yeah, that's right, because it's after Spell Jam.
29th.
It's on the 29th, and then the first game is a week later. So we're having our session 0, and you should come and check it out if you're on the Patreon. It's pretty easy to get on the Patreon. You go to patreon.com/dorktales, and then suddenly you are part of an exclusive club where you get little private messages from me and stuff. You know, private between 120 people. I guess you could send me a message through Patreon as well, but
maybe not private, but exclusive.
Exclusive. You know.
I love saying exclusively on Dork Tales.
Exclusively on Dork. People have been wondering, how did we get exclusive access to Chris? And it's because we back the Chris starter.
The Chris starter. Oh my.
I guess
we got access back before it was cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
And now everybody wants it, but we got in there first. So
we just acquired. It was a
we
hostile
locked him in on
takeover.
an exclusive contract,
basically.
Yeah,
so he's actually not allowed to. Many people have offered him lots of money, but he's stuck with us.
It's like we're Mint Mobile.
I was going to make a joke about current gaming events. And I thought that might about contracts.
We're not talking about it. You know what? I will say enough to say I'm sure some people have been wondering, Kelly, what's your opinion of the current snafu that's happening? And my opinion, my thing that I'm going to say, and nothing more, is I don't know. I'm going to wait and see what it turns out.
There's a lot of uncertainty going around right now, and we don't know what's real, right?
You know, yeah. What I will say though is role-playing games are always going to happen. Dork Tales is always going to be here until it's not. And I don't know. I might get hit by a bus tomorrow. You never know.
It's true. It's true.
I'm
I'm sure
We're not.
Christy has your login somewhere.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this computer, you just click on it, but so you can do a goodbye message. What else was I going to say? That, you know, there are a lot of really cool games out there, and, you know, playing D&D is one of them. You know, Pathfinder's a good game too. You never know what could happen. You know,
There's lots of cool indie games out there, and lots of cool Onyx Path that certain people write for around here.
it's true. It's true. I need to write for more Onyx Path games. I have to get my final drafts in of my project with None More Dark by the end of the month. And Christa, Christa, I'm going to announce the thing. So if you are on the Patreon, if you've been watching Strixhaven went up last night, episode 4. Episode 4 is going to go up on YouTube tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. So you'll be able to watch it, the edited version there. However, we're between seasons on Strixhaven. Because of that, Christa is running 2 side episodes with a bunch of, you know, fun guest stars that you should definitely come and check out. And I'm writing the modules for them. And I was telling Christa about 2 of my ridiculously
so
stupid
excited.
ideas for them. And it's going to be great. I've got to make them tough though, because you've got the characters are pretty high level compared to
yeah. Compared to the Strixhaven, because I think you guys are what, 3rd in Strixhaven? 2nd?
second.
Third. Sorry, that was
Third?
3. I was
I-
holding my hand
Is it
weird.
3?
I'm like,
Oh, sorry, we don't want to show Kelly that number.
Yes,
Yeah, he doesn't like threes.
He doesn't like
Didn't realize
threes.
I got that 3.
Especially as Kyle. Kyle
Oh, that's
rolls
a good
lot
3. Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
It's-
My
how many
nephew
peop-
does it like really weird, but I can't quite remember. It was something like that, but it like I can't like hold my hand. Like, Forrest, what are you
Like that is-
doing?
Is it like Spider-Man? Like, was he?
No, but it's like some way that I actually literally like can't hold my hand very well. It's like
Spider-Man.
3 or something like that.
Hmm.
I don't know,
Spider-Man.
it's super weird.
So I'm super hyped though, because Netherdeep is like, we're in the last phase of Netherdeep. You guys have to finish the Netherdeep, and then you guys are done. And then this night, Tuesday night, is going to be Shards of Nirn again, because it's coming back in late February, early March, depending on when this game ends. And it's going to be bi-weekly for a bit, just because the players are quite busy. It also means that every other week I have a night where I can do like off-camera recordings, and I can do all sorts of cool stuff, and I'm so excited. It means that I can trick Christa into playing some games.
Oh, God damn it.
You know what? You're actually
How
going to
dare
be
you.
you're not going to be as busy though, because you're not going to have,
No,
you're going to have
I'm not.
Strixhaven.
Yep.
And that's it, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because because right now I'm Strixhaven Spelljammer
Yep, and
Netherdeep.
Spelljammer will be over
Pretty
in
soon.
April. So you're going to be lonely. You're going to miss us, and you're going to need to play more
Hey,
games.
Krista, you want to like?
We will miss you, Christa.
I will give you some. I need to like clone myself and give you some more of my stuff. I'm insane still. I'm insane. It's
yeah,
fine.
you're wild. No, I won't do it.
I really
Maybe-
wanted to get
to see the new maybe something other things in the pipeline. Netherdeep, Shards.
it got to the point where when I was
Dragonlance.
casting Demon, I was like, Robin, you're not in Demon.
I
something
know.
else coming up.
Yeah.
Radiant Citadel. I'm at 7. I think
Radiant
there's a couple
Citadel.
more.
Okay, I'm real torn on Radiant Citadel, Robin, because
Why?
I said originally that I was going to ask the
Raid.
Patreon to vote on what I should be, but I figured
Yes.
out what I should be by accident by myself, and I was like, oh, this
Yes.
is a good character concept because it's dumb, but I'm not sure which subclass to take.
There you go. Put that
There
to
you
vote.
go.
Put subclass.
There, you
to
can
vote.
put that to it.
Maybe.
Also, hi, Bryn's probably in there.
Is Bryn probably in there? Why
Oh
is Bryn
yes,
probably
hello. Hi guys.
Check.
When there's that
Is
game
there-
that's later, yes.
nice? It's gonna be great.
Very excited.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
have
yeah,
we
and
have we
later.
announced anybody that's in the Strixhaven one shots, or are we just like not gonna tell people until
I think it's gonna
or
be
is
a
that gonna
big
be a
old.
lure to Patreon?
Ooh, should it be a lure to Patreon?
I think a lot of these people will be a lure to get people to come watch it.
All right,
live.
tell you what, you can announce your next game because your game is on Monday. So, all right, so
Fantastic. Okay.
Christa, who is in your game? Game number 1?
So game number 1 is going to be on Monday, January 16th. It is going to be our first in between where everyone is playing faculty members over the summer. And we have our very own Otheon. We have Tabby Cat, who is from over on Franken-X. If you watched the Christmas special, you saw Frank of Franken-X. And so Tabitha is often over there playing some World of Warcraft. We have Night Tide, who was here during our was in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, he was in Cyberpunk at Extra Life this year. Does a lot of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Super nice guy. Great streamer.
I'm incredibly excited to have him with us. Shar from Tabletop Titties back with us again. Very excited to have them back. And a newcomer to the channel, Jay from Swole Initiative.
Yep, we got Mr.
The
Swole
Initiative
himself.
Network. We got Swole himself, and I'm very excited because
damn.
and that's a big cast. The next one's even bigger in my opinion. So keep an ear out for the second game because I'm stoked for this group, but the other one is like a lot of new people and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
And there are a lot of other streamers. It's going to be a lot of fun. It was really great because we reached out to a ton of people, and I think we got 2 people that said they couldn't do it because of timing.
Yes, and that was it.
So like that was really good. So we will talk about that in the future. It's going to be fantastic. Hey, Perception Studio, thanks for rating. So we'll be talking about that when I guess in a week or 2 during Netherdeep. We'll talk about that during the break. Then you can tell people who's there and get some hype for it. And then that Patreon post will be great.
Sure, because the next one is going to be January 30th. So yeah. Very excited.
And then what other things we have to talk about before we go back from break? There was what was it?
Showers.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's right. Of course, we have your digital baby shower that is going to be on the channel on the 4th of February. I'm thinking 6 p.m. if that works for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that way you can turn in a little early, and also that way the East Coaster people will be like it'll be able for them. And
there's going to be a little. Oh my gosh, what would it be if it was Xarria and Dorlen?
Oh my god.
A gnomeling? A pink gnomeling?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
To blow things up?
a tome?
Oh, no.
A tome?
A team?
A tome!
So it's the opposite of if it was Kaeko and Bodhi would be like the opposite with like Dorlen and Xarria.
And they're gonna be best friends.
Oh, so cute.
And then they will get married and have babies, and it will just be a regular tiefling.
It would just be a regular tiefling.
Or just a regular human with the gnome and the gnome and the Goliath mixed together.
Goliath.
It's just like, you know what it is? It's just a guy with a big nose. Just a guy with a really bulbous nose.
Real light that kind of looks like he didn't wash his makeup off the night before. Just real light markings. And very tiny horns.
Oh.
Oh,
Pink.
man.
My next character.
Do it, Christa. Do it. Alternate reality.
Yeah.
And then, the next campaign that we have coming up, of course, is in probably April-ish. That's what I was going to say. So we'll talk about the April campaign later because it's still in development brain hell. Plus, there's all that stuff in the world going on we're not talking about. But the fun thing is that Dragonlance is back tomorrow, and thanks to the generosity of our friends over at Norse Foundry, we have 2 more sets of dice that we're giving away next week and tomorrow on Dragonlance. So definitely come and watch. It's going to be good, and you can win some free metal dice if you live inside the U.S., or a gift certificate if you live outside the U.S.
Which ship really fast in the U.S.
Yeah, I think
but ship like crap to Canada.
I think Iron Warrior X mentioned in the chat on the Discord that and posted a picture of them. I think.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
They
Iron
looked, whatever they were,
X
they
and
looked beautiful.
Soul also posted the sets from Norse Foundry. I really love the Bifrost though. They look gorgeous. Holy smokies.
Yes,
I'm jealous.
Thank you for those pictures because they looked amazing.
They look
That
amazing.
giant boulder D20 Oh,
It's
Yeah.
so good.
Oh,
This one, the ones that we're
honky.
giving out tomorrow don't have boulders with them, but they are a
Okay.
full set. So those boulders were real nice, though. But thank you so much, Norse Foundry, for giving us the extra sets.
Yeah.
Like,
That is very,
Incredible.
very generous.
all right, so come back for Dragonlance because you want to. It's so
It's
weird
fun.
because Riggs keeps talking, and because Riggs was over on Captain Starbuns, there's a raider from Captain Starbun that lights up for me every time, and I'm like, oh, a new person. I'm like, oh, it's just Riggs.
Oh, really? Mine doesn't light
No,
up
it's
for me.
it's because I've got the OBS window there.
Oh yeah, the Bifrost Ice
Ah.
Siren. That was those are
Riggs just
gorgeous.
keeps being like, he did it again. He's just, ooh, lol, lol. All right. So folks, we got to get back. It's not just Riggs. It's just Riggs. I don't know.
No, it didn't work.
No.
I'll try again later.
All right. All right. On the count of 3, let's go back into game.
All right. 1, 2.
3, 3, 3. Kelly's next rolls.
I was a 14. I'll have you know.
Dorlen dies.
Oh god damn it! I just launched my dice. Hold on.
Oh, for those of you who have the map, I just want you to back out of the map for a moment and look over where Valis' token is.
I know.
No, Valis.
In the arms of the
I
angel.
did a little shaky less than 3 in green around Valis' token.
Yep.
Not
It's
far
gorgeous.
away.
We love you, Valis.
All right. And as we're about to hop back into game, just a quick reminder that if you want to support the channel directly, don't forget that you have an Amazon Prime free sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you can help support the channel that way. You can also go to patreon.com/dorktales, where at 150 patrons, we're not that far away. We're going to have another brand new game, like a little short run that you're going to be able to play in. And it's going to be great. And I think you're going to like it. Because I'm not running it, I get to play. Yeah, what's up?
Woo. I just want to say I've seen so many new followers this game. It's been
Aw,
very cool. Like we usually get a few followers every game, but like it seems like a lot this time. So
that's good.
thanks
It's
for
real good.
joining us, guys.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, take a drink of water and let's get back into game. All right. So, without further ado, everyone, it is time to head back into Call of the Netherdeep. Hello, and welcome back to Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. The battle rages around you as you hear the sound of the triumphant cheer of your soldiers. Alexian's voice whispers in your ear. You cut them down endlessly. A scythe in the hands of a reaper. It doesn't matter how many you kill. You water the lands with blood, and your allies still die. And as he says that, in the distance you hear the enemy rally again. Boom. 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 More are coming. You can see the swell of these strange wraith-like creatures all around you approaching the rise. Something is moving through them. Something huge. I'm going to go through the initiative. Any healing or anything that you want to do, we will do, and then we will continue. Maggie acted. Xarria, you do.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna keep this up. I'm gonna step forward though in front of Xarria.
Okay, sounds good. Dax is now outside of your range. Dax, as you take a step, one moment. Dax is going to take 16 points of psychic damage.
Oh Jesus!
Dax is going to yowl and run. Yes?
Dax is a shield.
Does
Does that count for him?
does not matter even slightly.
The Ruidium shield?
Does not matter even.
Damn.
Slow.
Sorry, how much did you say? 11?
16.
16.
Okay. Dax
You
is going
saying
to.
that was-
Okay.
Dax is going
That's not
to
good.
yowl and rush back,
Oh,
kind of up to Sabina. And once again, the ground is going to continue. Xarria, any actions that you're doing?
oh, no.
All right. Top of the initiative, Sabina. Anything you're doing?
I'm gonna use my last cure wounds on Dax.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, go ahead and do that. Down the initiative. Is Io doing anything?
Kind of backing up to get closer to the group.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
you know what? I'll come over here.
Okay, is Dorlen doing anything? You are muted.
You are
my-
muted.
Sorry. Yeah, Dorland's going to be like,
Oh,
oh. Well, always time for an experiment, right? And bring out another needle, this one glowing green, and like stab it right into his chest and cast haste on himself. Just like,
Nice.
oh, okay, I'm ready for this. Let's go, and just start running around in circles.
All right. That'll work. All right, you cast haste on yourself. Is Urban doing anything?
I think he will just. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Shift back next to Io a bit more.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
could Io hold an action? Sorry, I forgot.
Yes,
about that?
Io may.
I would like to hold an action to shoot anything hostile coming towards them with a long bow when she can see it.
Sounds good. Okay,
Thanks.
so then that is going to be Kaeko.
Kaeko is going to. We're hearing like you were hearing like saying like boom, boom. Like,
Yes.
does it sound like large like
It
steps?
sounds tremendous.
Keiko's gonna prepare a hold monster spell.
Okay.
So she's gonna hold that for when it comes close to the group.
So when it's in range, basically, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a range of 90 feet. I think she'll wait till it's like 60 feet before she casts that. If that's basically when it comes within range.
Okay, that works for me.
She will cast that. So yeah, she's gonna prepare that.
I'm just gonna move you all back so I have a little more battlefield.
Fair.
Okay. All right, Zenada.
I don't think I'm gonna shift anything. I'm good where I am.
Okay, sounds great for me. Down the list, Xarria doing anything? Roll to see if you recharge.
Yep. Nope, I rolled a 2.
Okay, no recharge.
So he's going to prepare he's gonna prepare to cast slow on something as it comes in range as well.
Didn't he already lose slow, or was that the other thing he lost?
It was telekinesis that he lost.
Okay,
So he lost the
Sounds-
5th level spell. So.
sounds good. Okay, is Dermot
It's
doing
Kaeko
anything?
cast slow, right?
Yeah, Kaeko cast slow. Xarria had lost telekinesis from the last fight.
Okay. All right, Xarria, Dermot, are you doing anything?
Unless anyone looks. Oh no, he doesn't have any healing left.
Doesn't
So
have any
no.
healing. Okay. All right.
He'll get ready to. He'll prepare a searing once something's in range.
Sounds good to me. And Maggie?
Maggie will she will move forward a little bit and hold her action to attack an enemy that comes within range.
Sounds
Um,
good.
Yeah, should be able to fit in there.
Okay, and Xarria.
I'm going to hold an action to shoot anything hostile that looks like it's coming towards us with a crossbow once it gets in range.
Sounds good. And with that, a final wave approaches. 2 rows of those sword wraiths, each 4 deep, approaches from the south. And then they move up within about 60 feet of you, but that's not what's making the noise. What's making the noise is an immense horizon back toward us. So large that it has not 1 but 5 of the knights on its back, a commander and 4 members of the Crawling King's horde, lumbering toward you, each one of its steps shaking the ground slightly as it moves. As it approaches, you can hear the sound of the oncoming conflict. You hear Alexian's voice in your mind again. To break the spine of the Crawling King's horde, I knew I had to slay both the commander and the tortoise. Don't remember which one I killed first. Now we're in initiative. Sabina, you are up.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Dax is going to run behind. Can he make, if he can get behind Dorlen? Yes, he can. He's going to run behind Dorlen and give Dorlen the help action. I'm going to use my bonus action to direct him to do that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take 2 of my attacks.
Okay.
I would like to try and shoot the commander.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, Dorlen had a readied action to hit. So does he get that first? Because I didn't ready an action.
So that's a good point, actually. So anybody who's inside of range, let's go down the list in initiative order. So Io, you had the first initiative action to shoot the first thing that comes into range. The first thing that comes into range for Io is going to be one of the soldiers on the eastern flank.
Okay, amazing. She's gonna make 1 longbow attack at it.
Okay, so go ahead, make me an attack roll.
Nat 20.
Are you okay? Cool. Roll me damage.
Actually,
Nice.
3d8 plus 5 piercing damage. God, their stats.
I know, right?
Alright.
So
They're
crazy.
gross.
What the hell? Okay. So 15 plus 13 plus 15 plus 13 is 28 plus 5 is 33 piercing damage.
Holy crap. That arrow is going to catch it right through the side of the face, and it's not destroyed, but it is not in a good way. You said 35?
33.
33.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That arrow is going to hit and bite deeply into that one. Okay, so that's going to be Io. Dorlen, you did not have a held action, right? Okay. Irvin.
No.
No? Okay. Kaeko, you had a held action for something?
Hold monster on the thing that was making the big stomp.
So the
thing.
Horizon Back Tortoise is far enough away now that you could cast that as it lumbers into range. Go ahead and
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
I bet you do. Let's find out how to do this. Boop, boop. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Ooh, man. Okay, I'm gonna reroll. Sending that. I'll say that's cocked to be fair to you. That's a 10.
Oh, thank God, my 5th level spell. My only 5th.
The gargantuan
so, yeah.
creature. So you can cast Hold Monster. That is going to take effect. The gargantuan horizon-back tortoise, capable of carrying 20,000 pounds of weight on its shell, stops abruptly as your spell is going to shoot right between its eyes, and you're going to watch the magic kind of shimmer around in its reptilian eyes, each of them the size of you.
So it's paralyzed.
Okay.
For potential up to a minute, it can make a wisdom save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, so it will stop moving at this point. It is paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that was your held action. Zenada did not have a held action. Xarria did have a held action.
Slow.
Okay.
So
I think that's
slow
all of
is a
them in
40
range, isn't it?
it's a 40-foot cube. So not all of it.
Okay.
But he's gonna probably target the 5 on the horizon back. Everything on the horizon back portal.
So they came in second, so probably not.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so yeah, whatever, probably, I'm gonna roll a dice for left or right.
Yeah, roll it.
Alright, it's gonna go onto the right side, so
Okay,
all of those 4.
I'll say that it will potentially affect half of the men on top of the horizon back tortoise, though.
Okay, cool.
Because it's a cube, it's pretty big. So let's do a quick slow check for this. What's my DC?
It is, spell save DCs are 16.
16, and this is a wisdom save?
I believe so. I'm just gonna quickly flip Kaiko's page to because it doesn't have the actual thing for slow. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so I've got 18, 18, 13, 4.
All right, so 2 of those
14,
fail.
9.
All right.
Okay. 15 was my success, right?
16.
Okay, so I have 1 success.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep, they're not very wise.
Success is in. Okay, I was thinking the other way around. Sorry.
No, one of them succeeded. One of them managed to get a. Oh wait, pardon me. I rolled 18, 18. So I have 2 of them succeeded.
Okay. So yeah, so the 4 that are effective are the speed is halved, takes -2 to AC, and dexterity throws, and it can't use reactions, and it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. And if they're casting spells, they have to roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, it doesn't take effect until the next turn. I will.
Okay. That was your held at, or Xarria is out of spells now. Dermot was holding a Holy Radiant Smite.
Searing, yeah.
Searing Smite. So left and right flanks came into view first, because these guys are not completely tactically stupid.
The ones on the west, then.
Okay.
Whatever the closest one is.
The closest one's going to be the one at the top. It's a snarling man. You can't really see what its face looks like.
It's only a 10. I
Only
rolled
10?
a 2.
Okay, so that one's not going to work. Maggie has no held action until they get close. And Xarria had a bow shot. So Xarria, the one closest to you is probably this one here in the front.
Oh, okay. Is that the same one that Io shot?
Yeah.
Okay, neat. I'm gonna shoot at it too. What a great idea. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. And it has a -2 AC now because of slow.
Oh, perfect. Well, let me see here.
Also, be sure to spend all your determination, folks.
19 to hit.
If anyone wants to buy me mine back.
Someone did.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was a while
within
ago.
seconds. Within seconds.
I have to ask a question for determination stuff that for later
one
on.
second until Xarria's done.
Yeah.
9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. All right, that's going to embed deeply. And it's still up, but my god, it's very hurt. Your arrows and it's going to be pushed forward by the ones behind it. Robin, what is your question before we pop back into initiative?
This is something to think about that we can potentially talk about the like end of game. Is just that like for me, a lot of most of my spells are saving throws, so I don't get to really use determination unless I'm actually hitting things.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering about like if we could potentially think about having a rule of like without knowing the thing, if I could like spend my determination to subtract a value. It doesn't have to be like 3. It could be like half the proficiency or something. As
Maybe.
potential, just because like I'm finding I'm not using determination this fight.
Fair. Write it down. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Top of the initiative. Sabina, you are up. So you sent Dax to go give help.
Yes. Now, we did have a quick question regarding Dorlen, because he has the fragment of despondence.
Yes.
The wording is cannot take the help action, which
Yes.
means he cannot
may
help
not
anybody else. Wonderful, but he can accept help.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, fantastic. We just wanted to confirm we didn't
No,
want
he's
to...
just a selfish person can always get help. A greedy person can
True.
always take money.
Yeah, but despondent people sometimes won't accept
Despondent.
help.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so we just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whatever works.
Okay. Yeah, so I am going to use my bonus action for that, and then I'm going to take 2 shots at the... Actually, no. This is a magic-y fight. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast instead.
Okay, sounds good. Where
So
are you aiming?
Both
So-
beams,
the
both
commander?
of them are going to go at the commander.
Okay, sounds good. Give it to me.
Come on. I think what's my attack for spell? I think it's +8. Yeah, so that is a 11.
Okay.
And a 21.
Okay, 21's gonna hit.
So that's a D10.
Okay.
Where's my D10? There it is. That is a 5 force damage.
5 force damage. All right. Your bolt is going. Your Eldritch Blasts are going to shriek across the battlefield. One is going to strike the commander, and he is going to raise his shield against the other one, deflecting it. But the battle has been met. Sabina, is there anything else you're doing? Any movement or anything like that?
I would like to move a little bit closer to the center of the group, not realizing I probably need to be close to Xarria, but realizing Dax suffered being far away, I'm going to move in a little bit.
Sounds good. All right, down the initiative, we have Io. Io, what do you do?
Io is going to you know what, that was pretty good with her bow. She's gonna shoot another she's gonna shoot 3 longbow attacks, actually.
Sounds good.
Starting with the one that she was picking on earlier, but also we'll see where they go. We'll see what happens. Alright, so starting from the bottom, we got I think it's it's a +8 to hit. 15. And then we got a 16.
Okay, so you are aiming at which ones?
Oh, sorry. At the wraith that she was hitting before that is slowed.
Okay. That first one's gonna hit. There was a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, perfect. Then I will look at
And what was your? You have 2 attacks, right? You said.
3 attacks.
Oh yeah, because you're sorry. I was thinking Xarria. I was like, you're using. Okay.
No.
Okay, so.
No, yeah,
So that first arrow is going to punch right through its wear.
perfect. Right through its eye socket. And then the other one was a 16.
The 16. All right. The first sword wraith is going to be punched right through the eye socket by that first arrow, and is going to tumble to the ground. The next one behind it is going to be hit by your second shot.
Okay, perfect. That is wow, crappy. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Oh, that's still going to catch it in the high chest. Perfect.
And then the other one was 25 to hit.
That will hit it as well.
Okay. And that is also not tops, but that's 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. That's still pretty good, though. So the first arrow is going to drop the one in front of it. The soldier behind that was kind of pushing that other knight into the fray is going to step forward, inadvertently stepping into 2 arrows that are going to plunge into its chest and sternum.
Nice.
And it's kind of continues to lumber forward. Any other actions that Io wants to do?
Irvin, you can get in there if you wanna. She's going to use her
Okay.
position on Irvin if he wants to do anything.
Okay, Urban's, that moves him up to 30 feet, right?
Oh, hold on. Yes, 30 feet.
So even with the rough terrain of the Horizonback tortoise, he could climb the Horizonback tortoise and be next to the commander because of that. It's the most dangerous place for him to be, but
Yep.
you know what? Chicks dig scars, right? Okay.
I believe it's Irvin's decision where he wants to go. What he wants.
Oh, is it?
That's it. Yeah.
And is that Christine who's running Irvin right now?
Christine is
Yeah.
running Irvin. Does that sound
Yeah.
like where Irvin would want to be?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I thought you were running their personalities.
I think he'd take the shot.
All right.
Especially if Xarria told him to.
Well, that was Io saying.
Well, Io told him.
That was Io.
Well,
Yep.
also if Io told him to.
Yeah.
Right into the fray. Sure. Why not? And you're going to watch Irvin dart forward, kind of running across the battlefield, and then up the side of a gargantuan, paralyzed Horizonback tortoise. Okay. Dorlen, it is your turn now.
Okay. Dorlan's just gonna like see that and just be like, "Oh, is there more room on top of the Horizonback tortoise?"
Yeah, there's enough room, unless you weigh 19,000 pounds.
I mean, you
Dorlan's
never
lost
know.
some
His
weight.
armor.
He wears it very well. Dorlan's just gonna like look around and just be like, "Bros before ghosts!" And he's gonna throw a little dart at the Horizonback turtle and throw one down on the ground. And it's gonna open up a quick little gate in front of him and over there, and he's gonna use vortex warp and just teleport right on top there and the other one, and then
Okay.
and
I
just
got
be like,
you.
"Bros before ghosts," and start punching at the other guy from behind with my bonus haste actions, and be like, "Ha!
Oh
Thunder!"
my god.
And I guess you technically get advantage on one of those because Dax helped you.
Right, I'm gonna use
I'll allow it.
determination. I'm gonna use the determination and my bardic inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna say that also
so-
Dax is gonna let out like a Moorbounder howl that's gonna distract him to help too.
There you go. Perfect.
All right.
And
Oh, woo!
I was
that
gonna
will-
say he flipped him towards the teleporty thing,
Did you
so
see
he came
Dorlen?
shooting
They
out the
flipped
other end.
the bitch.
29
Yes!
29 what?
to hit the commander.
Yeah, that probably hits. Yup.
And so that was with my bardic inspiration and my determination,
Okay.
because gonna help my buddy, and that will be 9 thunder damage, and the commander gets disadvantage on attacking anyone other than Professor Wildrock.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Give me damage. What's the total?
Oh, 9 thunder.
9. Oh, just 9 thunder. Okay.
Yeah.
I still believe in you. Okay, so
I do
boom.
too.
And with that, it is now Irvin's turn, point blank with the shield command, or with the sword wraith commander.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Now he does not have advantage on these attacks,
Okay.
but he does have his full retinue. Also, I'm gonna just let you know in advance, because these are sword wraiths, ignore poison.
Okay. Okay, so full attack, but ignore the poison. Damn it, that's like my best damage is a
I
bloody
know.
poison.
You'll get to play Dorlen, or you're gonna play Irvin again.
Alright.
That would be funny. switching the characters
The
one
hell
day.
does he add again? 8. So that is 24.
Okay.
22 and 26 to hit.
Yup, those are hits.
Okay, do you want me to give you psychic separate?
No. No, I don't.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So basically, like, I need you to picture like the giant elephant-like creatures. The name's escaping me. Oliphants? Is that what they were? Timothy Oliphants? Okay. That were on top of like this giant saddle structure on the back of this tortoise. And Irvin just runs up the side of this, and Dorlen just teleports up the side of it. So they're fighting on top of a giant shell, just punching and stabbing into this carriage. Okay, what do you got, Christine? What's my damage?
42.
Okay, cool. I still get a turn. Perfect.
Good enough.
Okay.
Meaning of life.
So Irvin is just going to go splut, splut, splut. Oh, sorry, splut, splut, splut with his other hand, dealing a ton of damage to this thing. But it is, this commander is going to take the blows in stride turn and go, "You should not have come, Apotheon. Let me lay you to rest with your false gods." And I guess Irvin's going to go, "Okay." And either Kaeko or Zenada.
Oh,
Kaeko or Zenada. Who wants to go?
I'm happy to.
Okay.
Okay.
Zenada. What are you
Okay.
gonna do?
I am going to shift up a bit. Oops.
Okay, so moving down to the south. Sounds good.
And move my echo. I think how far? Let's see.
Treat climbing up the tortoise's side is rough terrain, so that last square will be double movement.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly double check something.
Please. I really, really wish we had a lightning attack so we could just have all the shell shock jokes.
I have
Already used
thunder.
my spell.
don't.
Aw.
Not available. I have lightning
No,
bolt,
I am.
but no
I
more
am
spell
really
slots for it.
hoping if Zenada doesn't kill this commander, I really want to insult him to death. With
Well,
the
I'm thinking with
fury.
where my echo was, I don't actually have enough space
Mhm.
to move up there next to it because there's nowhere next to it.
There
On the
is
thing.
there is technically space.
Oh, okay. And
Here,
you said
I'll
how
just-
much movement it would take?
I would take an extra 10. There we go.
That was up here.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make the tortoise slightly larger for the map, just for my own benefit.
I think, okay, never mind, I can just do it.
I think you can just do it.
Yeah, just barely with my echo's movement. Okay. So I am going
The
to...
map doesn't really like show the scale of verticality of this tortoise, you know? Like I want to show you something real quick before you take your action, just to give you a sense of things. We used one of these horizon back tortoises in Shards of Nirn once, but just to give you an example again, this is how big they are. Like those are structures people go into with windows, and that's the size of the damn tortoise.
Oh,
Pick up
Yeah,
one of
it's
my
a big
dice.
boy.
damn.
Right, so there's room.
There it is.
There's room up the side
Gotcha.
of it.
Perfect.
Okay. I will unleash my avatar again. This up here and do 3 attacks.
Okay, go ahead, give it to me. And you did not get a short rest for the recharge, of course, but
No.
okay.
Unfortunately, it's not quite enough time. Okay, so that is plus 9, so 21, 26, and 23 to hit.
Okay. Those are all hits.
Sweet.
might actually get a turn.
We're slipping, guys. We're slipping.
I was gonna say that's
37.
suspicious. That sounds like some hurt. than Moors.
37. Oh, real good. He hurting. Okay, he is officially bloodied.
Nice.
Buddy system.
Okay,
Dorlen will
Zenada's echo dances silently up the side of the horizon back toward us and levels 3 slashes into this commander, who is going to snarl and almost take his turn, but Kaeko has to act.
Yeah. Keiko's gonna look at the commander, and she's just gonna start. She's gonna look at him, point her wand, and she's just gonna start whispering into it, and you're just gonna see like just eerie whispers kind of hover there and then suddenly appear beside his ear, and I need a wisdom save from you, please.
What spell is this?
This is Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, that is an 8.
That fails, so he's gonna take 66 psychic damage.
Well, that sucks.
Yep. Oh, I'm rolling. Crap, I've rolled a 1, 2, and 3 so far. Another 1. And
like
a 3.
this.
All right, it's 6.
This is my favorite.
A whopping 10 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
but he must immediately use his reaction to run away from me. Is
Kelly's
Kelly
so
frozen?
shocked he's frozen.
Yeah.
I know I am actually, because I forgot that part of Dissonant Whispers and didn't use my last
Yep.
hurt the more.
Yup. Oop. So you can take 10 points of psychic damage, but you're also going to take 3 opportunity attacks.
Okay, so hold on one sec. Okay, so I just realized something though. Because I moved the tortoise up for purposes of like it being able to be visible on the stream. It's
Yeah.
actually like a few feet down and a few feet further up, which means as you all go there, I need to do some damage to all 3 of you because you are outside of a certain range. So, sorry, one...
While you do that,
yeah.
I guess the question is also, do you take, if you have to run
Opportunity
away,
attacks?
do you take opportunity attacks?
You,
If you're forced to use movement to
Yes.
do it,
Yes. Not if you're
Okay.
pushed, but if you're forced to use movement.
Forced to use movement.
okay,
Yeah.
so going through the list,
We've had
Irvin,
this.
Irvin, you're going to take, whoever's playing Irvin, please mark 24 points of psychic damage. Dorlen, please mark, that's going to be 17 points of psychic damage, and give me a con save, or concentration save. And your echo is going to pop.
yeah, I'm fine. DC what? 10 because
Yeah, 10 or half.
yeah, and I got 17, so
Okay, and with that, Irvin and Dorlen can both do me a favor and make me an opportunity attack.
okay. After you, Irvin, you were here first. Dorlen will actually say that super quickly because he's hasted. He'll be like, "After you."
All right. All right, Christine, make me an opportunity attack for Irvin.
Oh, okay. Shit, where's his numbers again? That is...
And he would obviously use his psychic blade.
18.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
Sweet. Okay, so that's one of his blades. Where's his blade sheet?
Jeez. This is... How long does he remain frightened of you, Kaeko?
I believe it's just the turn. So
Okay.
he's just I'll pull it up.
Okay, cool. So I still have a chance to do something. Cool.
Yep. He just
Assuming
he
that
moves
these
as
two
far
don't-
as his
don't
speed
get me.
allows away from me. He's just scared of me.
Okay.
16 damage.
All right, Dorlen, what you got?
Dorlen has 22 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll me damage.
All right. And as he's running away, 14 thunder damage right in the ghost ass.
Okay, 14 thunder damage, and that does do your power on him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which he already had that on him.
Oh, you did manage to hit him. That's right. Okay, and with that, Zenada, are you doing any movement? Kaeko, are you doing any movement or other things?
No, Keiko's probably staying kind of behind with Xarria at the back.
Okay. All right, and with that, it is my turn. It's finally my turn. The Horizon Back Tortoise is going to do this because it's paralyzed.
At the end of its turn, it can make a Wisdom saving throw to do it again.
It's going to make a Wisdom saving throw right now.
Is it 3?
It's 3.
Is it? All right.
I'm spending my last for the more. Ha ha ha! A 4.
Nice. Still paralyzed.
Oh my
Damn it.
goodness.
God damn. My dice rolls tonight, man. Okay. So, they're just going to charge in at this point. The soldiers are going to rush in. Maggie has not acted, however, and had a held action to smack the first one that comes up. So, Maggie, make me an attack roll against one of these.
That would be a 10.
10. Okay, that's a miss. Okay.
It's in my aura.
It is. They're not very smart.
My aura stays up for
Okay,
for
so
10 minutes.
the first time they enter your space, so all 4 of them are going to rush into your
Yes.
space. Your spirit guardians are going to erupt in spiritual flame. I need you to make me your damage rolls, please.
No.
Oh, well, sure. They need to make a save. They can't make a save.
The way I'm rolling, though, that's
Wisdom
2 and
saving throws.
2. Oh, sorry, 1 and 7,
Perfect.
and 12 and 9. See, I don't even have to.
Perfect.
I don't even have to guess. I just know.
All right. So that's going to be 12, 16, 18 points of radiant damage to them.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like
Oh.
it. Technically, you'd be rolling for each of them, but it's fine. We're gonna do
I
the.
mean,
We're gonna do the batch damage for them. Okay.
okay.
So they're gonna rush in. Let's go ahead. That's gonna be 2 attacks on Maggie. That is a 21 and a 17. A 17 and a 13, and so a 16 and a 9. Holy crap! Only one of those is going to hit. It's going to hit for 9 points of slashing damage, which is something. Okay, the 3 of them are going to rush in. The Spirit Guardian's going to buffet them backwards, bring their shields up to try to buffet themselves out. Pardon me. Bring their Maggie's going to bring her shield up to block herself, or at least kind of catch herself with like the hard part of her armor, like the broad side of it, deflecting one of them. But one of the axes is going to bite through and hit a bit of her midsection. Up at the top, Dorlen. Dermot is going to be charged by one of the knights that is going to do a battle cry and throw his axe forward into Dermot's shield. That's going to be a 15, which is not enough. Is a 16 enough?
It doesn't. It says plate and shield.
So
doesn't
what's his
actually have a
total
number.
AC? Oh,
That would be
I
20.
that's what I don't know.
That'd be 20.
Is it 20? Okay.
20? Yeah, that's not happening.
It literally just armor class, plate and shield.
Okay. At the bottom here, we have one of them is going to rush forward, see the Spirit Guardians, and be smarter. As will... I can't do it. I just... You know
That
what? I'm going
one's
to stay
the
back.
leader.
I'm going to stay
Secretly.
back here. So, slow means I can't use a bonus action and an action, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so number 1 is going to aim directly at you, Kaeko, with a bow, and that's going to be... Does a 14 hit you?
Nope, thanks to Dorlen's Cloak of Protection, my AC is 15.
Okay. The one who is not flowed is going to instead make 2 shots at you, and that's going to be a 13 and a 7. Okay. One of them is going to reach across the Spirit Guardians and try to take 2 slashes at Zenada. I think a 21 hits. Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Okay,
Which one's taking a slash at me?
The one that is just right next to you down here.
Oh, okay.
Is going to reach across the Spirit Guardians and is going to deliver you a slash across the hip that does 4 points of slashing damage to you.
Oh, okay. He hit a 20.
I got a 21.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Okay. You doing okay?
Yeah. I just didn't hear the 21. You said 18 right before it, so I didn't hear that. I was like, wait, what? I thought I said 20. Did I say it hit? What?
No, there was a
Don't
21
tell me
and
there's
18.
going to be math.
Okay. All right. And then on the tortoise, it's clobbering time. Let's go. Oh, God, I'm slowed. God damn it. Okay, so Dorlen, 2 of them are going to surround you, take 2 swipes at you. One of them's going to hit you with an axe. That's going to be a 24, my friend.
Actually, that will not hit because I have 25 because of haste.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
That's gross.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Oh my god. I hate you so much. I can't wait to wreck
Dorlen,
you.
you slippery little gnome.
Okay, so
Right?
Irvin,
Holy fuck.
Irvin, that's going to be a
I
nat
do
20 and a
laps around
19
him.
against Irvin. Okay. Irvin is going to take 12 points of slashing damage from an axe and then a backhand from another one for 8 points of damage. And then another one is going to try to jump Irvin as well. And that's going to be only an 11 and a unnatural 20. Unnatural 20 is going to be another 6 points of damage to Irvin as another axe bites into the side of his good arm. And then
Irvin!
finally... And then finally...
Sorry, how much was the last one?
The last one was 6.
6 points? Okay.
So it
Okay,
has to call together.
so now it is the commander's turn again. Okay. Yay! All right. And as you damaged the Sword Wraith commander, that means that this is going to happen. I need to roll a d4. As it comes back to its senses and rallies, 5 additional Sword Wraiths appear on the field next to it. Now I just need to double check whether or not this is every time he takes damage or not. Let's find out.
That's just sick.
That's how this battle
Oh,
lasts like 5 hours. Holy crap, that would be
Okay.
terrible.
And you know what? I really don't like this gnome, so I'm going to take 2 attacks on him.
Look who comes crawling back.
Okay. No, he's going to
Or
draw a
floating.
bow and shoot you with that.
Oh, That's not very
that
nice.
is, it's not going to be a 25 though. It's going to be just an unnatural 20 to hit you with that. So that's going to deflect off your armor. They take their turns immediately after, however, and he's going to point to you. And let's see how this works, because I'm going to take 8 attacks on you.
Ooh.
all right. I deserve this.
Okay, nat 20. Okay, nothing. Launched a
I
die
don't
across
have
the floor.
Level spot.
I was gonna say I really like seeing the circle of
Oh, I'm
Robin
waiting for
measuring out
Galsaria's turn next time.
Yeah. Constantly.
These
it's
guys
so
must
good.
all be initiative 18 because I'm usually after Galsaria's usually after Kaeko, so I've just been
Yep.
waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an
Gotta
18.
be-
Okay, so out of all of that, that is going to be 1 hit. I would have hit everybody else at least 5 times. However, this one nat 20 is going to slam into you, and that is going to be... Oh, what's my damage dice for this? It's a longbow, right? Yes, it should be a longbow.
It's crit,
Fine.
so you get 2 of them.
Yes, I know I do, and you, listen to me, you little shit. I'm just for that I'm dealing max damage.
All right.
No, I'm not. I'm doing close. So that's going to be 1, 2, 12, and it's going to be 13 points of piercing damage. You are going to take one right in the side of the leg, and I need a con save for that goddamn haste.
17.
I mean,
Sorry.
Still... No, that's fine. Just making you sweat a little. God.
And,
Okay.
actually, my hit points are getting pretty low. But how much? That was 13 damage?
That was 13 damage. Okay, and I
Okay.
believe that is everybody on my side. Okay, now you can kill me.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
down
a
the
Dork
initiative.
Tails on the D6.
Are you... For Galsariad's turn,
Oh.
Galsariad recharges. God damn it.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting everyone except the one that is right in front of Dermot. Will need to make a strength save.
Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dermot and I got
5,
in.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus the Horizon back tortoise.
Yep, and I just rolled
Okay.
down blodge.
Okay, I'm just gonna use a dice roller for this because my life's is too complicated for this. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. So what's my save?
It's 16.
Okay, so
I don't know if being paralyzed you automatically fail that. I don't know for the Horizon back turtle.
You automatically should, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Horizon
I
back
did not
turtle
roll. I
fails.
did not roll for. I rolled for everything else. Okay, well, these
Okay.
guys are very strong
Does
at
slow
least.
give
so I'm-
you disadvantage?
No, they automatically fail.
Oh, they.
Sorry. So what? The high Horizon back tortoise?
No, the slow.
slow-
Wondering.
They get a disadvantage.
Oh, do they? On I thought it was only
I don't
on
know.
dex saves.
That was my question.
I'm just checking right now. No, it's
okay.
just deck save that it's something.
Okay.
So yeah, no they.
So just
no,
going down the
strength.
list. Hold on. I'm just gonna go. Okay. Okay. 2 succeeded. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12 succeeded. 13 succeeded. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Out of 16, 13 succeeded? Shit.
Just give me a second. I'm not doing. I don't have their names, Robin. So I'm using numbers to represent them. Okay.
They're just
So
numbers, Steve.
I would really like it if you could give me your damage at this point.
It is 51 points of damage.
Okay. So hold on. So 51 points of damage. Starting at the top. This guy has 27 hit points, so he's dead. The second one, so 57 halved, is 28. This guy has 27
it's
hit
51,
points.
so it's 25 if they fail.
He has 2 hit points left. Okay.
Take
The one in
victories
front
where
of
they can.
Maggie. So that's number 3 is gone. Number 4 over here is gone. Number 5 here is invincible with a. Or no, he's not. He's still up though. So what was it? You said it was 25 points of damage.
It's 25 if they fail, or if they
Okay.
succeed, sorry, and 51 if they fail and are restrained if they're not alive.
You don't have
Or
to
if
worry
they're
about
alive.
that. So give me 1 sec. Okay,
Yeah, no
minus
worries.
25. Minus 25. Okay, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means that the commander would be number 9, which means the commander got a nat 20.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Okay, but that does mean that these guys are just gone. Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck
You only killed how much of the battlefield? And I'm not even done yet. Hold on. 1,
As long
2.
as she killed 3 of them.
Just like he got the
No
nat
silvery
20.
barbs left?
No, I could use a 4th level spell slot to cast that. You know what?
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm using a 4th level spell slot. Silvery barbs that motherfucker.
He's shitting me.
I'm not shitting you.
Fucking hell. Okay, fine. He's dead.
Actually, it's a 2nd level spell slot. I have
We
a
are
2nd
good at
level spell slot.
TPK. I was just gonna say, watch us TPK because we're 1 spell short.
Okay.
No.
All right. So with that, Galsariad's gravity wave rends out, crushing one after the other of these of these soldiers. And as that occurs, the commander points his blade in your direction, rallying his troops. The gravity wave reaches out for a moment. He withstands the force and then is crushed. At that point, there is no fight left in the troops. The commander's body crumples to the ground like a used napkin, blood seeping into the sand. It lets out a terrible scream, and the other wraiths flee. The tortoise collapses to the ground as well, still paralyzed. And at that point, you're going to... I'm going to executive call this and say that the tortoise is just going to probably try to... It's still paralyzed. It's going to be very easily KO'd by anybody who wants to, but will probably rampage otherwise.
Like, rampage towards us.
In general, but it's still paralyzed.
All of the guys ran, even the one on Dermot?
Everyone has ran, except for the tortoise, who is paralyzed.
Okay, we'll probably... I know I'll take an attack. I don't know. Dermot's on X. Can he make it?
Yeah.
Dermot, so...
30 foot? Yeah.
Dermot is going to rush up and...
He'll make his... the distance attack first, and then he'll run up.
Sounds good. So
he can have advantage on one of those.
You have
from the
advantage on it.
Barbs.
Oh, perfect.
You also have advantage because it's paralyzed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And a hit is a crit.
17 plus 8.
It's a crit.
Beautiful. And shoot, what was that again?
You know what? I'm going to say we're in cinematic
Oh, that's
mode.
the 5d8. So 10d8.
I'm going to say that Horizonback Tortoise has enough that Dermot's going to walk up. I know this is a vision, but sorry about this. And is going to strike it down with Holy Light. It takes a moment of conflict between Dermot, Irvin, and anybody else who wants to help put this thing out of its misery.
I was going to say, if it was Kaeko's turn, then Zenada definitely would have gone up right after her and manifested the echo away from her, so that she's not moving into where people seem to be getting hurt from moving away from this area.
I technically it was Xarria's turn that was last.
Xarria, then Dermot, then Maggie, then Xarria.
This time, actually, Xarria
Yeah.
didn't.
So Xarria, as the last one to take an action, what would you like to do? This thing is still up. You
Sure. You know what? I'm going to walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk up to it?
You totally
can. Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, without hurting my allies behind me. But I'm just gonna
Can we follow her?
Well, I don't think you're out of the range.
You don't even know there is a range.
I don't even know there is a range.
Well,
anyway, I don't care.
Christa knows, but
I'm just gonna walk up to it and inflict wounds on it.
Okay. I'm going to say between that and the spirit guardians that are going to surround it are going to start peeling its shells away. Like parts of its shell are going to be stripped away like shingles on a house, exposing its naked, raw, scaly underbelly. And it's just going to dissolve into blood and flesh. Which is going to erupt all over you, coating you in blood. You know what? Gain a point of inspiration for that much blood. Because you're a blood cleric.
Yes!
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood cleric.
And with that, the battle is won. The allies cheer as the enemy is routed. And the sound of battle fades. It's just the cheering surrounding you. A veteran soldier, limping, covered in blood, limps toward you, where you stand at the base of the dead Horizonback Tortoise. He laughs and pulls his helmet off. He looks exhausted, his dark skin covered in bruises, his beard matted with blood. You won the day, brave Elixian. My wounds burn. If you command it, I will follow you to the end. And Elixian whispers an answer to the soldier that only the characters can hear. It never ends. The man stands in front of you, battered and bruised, Xarria. He sways on his feet. What say you? Shall we press the advance, Commander?
Of course, but take this. And she's gonna tap him with a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I kind of zoned out. Oh, was I supposed to go forward?
No, you're right next to him. Oh, you
11.
didn't do anything. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, reaching out, you heal some of his damage. As you do, the ground is going to shimmer. And once again, you find yourselves in the underwater caves of the Netherdeep. The grotto here is dark and empty except for patches of seagrass growing along its walls. But as you stand there, you all are going to see that the back of the grotto is going to shimmer and shiver. And a wall is going to fall away on the western of the 3 chambers. And as that happens as well, you will see that directly ahead of you, a door opens into another chamber. Where do we want to go?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty tired. That was awesome. I had actually a good chance to use this new and I'll drop the haste and just
wondering if we could have a bit of a rest myself. That battle was quite taxing.
Dorlen will just cut himself off and just freeze and just float.
Irvin will kind of stumble forward and go, "Hey, this one looks pretty defensible. And I think it's another one of those rooms. The ones with the glowy bits."
Oh.
Well, I said it was our turn this time, I will say. I got it.
The glowy ones didn't have much vision, right? They didn't have...
No, they just
We
had
didn't
the
have
just the pedestals.
All
Yes,
right,
then
let's
go ahead.
Mhm.
We'll follow you in.
Okay. With that, you head into the eastern chamber, rising from the floor. A little connected side room. Once again, you'll see a marble pedestal from which a wispy mote of light glows. At the foot of the pedestal, buried in the sandy floor, is a small wooden chest. Io and Irvin will head inside. Galsariad will look kind of hungrily into the room, but won't go in. Io will head up to the podium while Irvin squats down next to the treasure chest. All right. Oh, thank fuck. We got healing potions.
That comes in very useful.
And Io is going to reach up and put a hand on the mote, which absorbs into her blue flesh. Io has gained the fragment of pity.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Ooh.
we got to know Dorlen and us. Do we get to know Ios? Just for curiosity.
Every time Io spends hit dice to regain hit points, she regains additional hit points equal to proficiency.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Nice,
And
but-
has disadvantage on death saves.
Ooh. Yikes.
I feel like I got it easy. I just can't help anyone.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you got it real easy.
I just gotta stick with my friends and I'm not frightened.
That feels kind of tingly, she says. She walks back.
Are you alright?
What happened?
It went in me, like it went in you guys. It'll help me heal up.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's useful.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll hang on to this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Most of us can heal ourselves, so I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to can make me an insight check.
I was just about to ask
Yeah, I
him to
was
make an insight
gonna
on
ask
her.
about
Oh, she's
that.
actually doing pretty good on this deception thing, though. Hold on.
Ooh, I rolled a big 2, so that's 4 for Kaeko.
You're like, what a bitch.
23 for Zenada.
Was that?
23.
23? Her deception's
An
not good,
insight would
but-
be a 21.
17.
Insight,
so,
you say?
So Sabina, you're not gonna. You're like, okay, cool. Take her at face value. You probably don't like her. What'd you get, Dorlen?
0.
0. Okay, Xarria and Zenada. You are going to get the vibe that she's like, she's hiding something from this. Like, and it seems more of a. You get the sense like she's trying to downplay something for everyone else's benefit.
Okay,
I'll
so
just keep my eye.
sort of
Like-
get sense that it's not as good as she kind of is.
Yeah, and that she'd rather. She it feels like the whole like your parents skipping dinner so you can eat kind of vibe
Yeah.
to it. Like if somebody's got to have this, it's going to be me.
Gotcha.
She takes care of her people.
Sabina is going to take a step towards Io and look up at her, and not realizing the weight of what she's about to say,
Oh.
will say, "You deserve this."
Oh,
Yeah, I probably do. Good shooting in there.
Good shooting yourself.
Xarria, your magic is absolutely insane.
Yes. The price of power was steep.
Like 1,000 gold?
I don't believe you can put a monetary price on the soul.
Oh, that's what you meant by price. Oh, sorry.
well, actually, I think certain places you can distill a soul into. Oh, that's dark knowledge, but
Shut up now.
if you can put a weight into it and it's gold, like you might actually be able to find a value to it.
Zenada's just going to slip up behind Dorlen and just
Ah,
Buddy system.
system.
buddy system. Maybe you should go have a nap, Dorlen.
I think. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Dermot's
Wouldn't
going
that
to
be
lean
nice?
back and say, the next room. It's just one more. It's one more empty grotto. We could do it, or we could rest. How are you all feeling?
Well, it's empty for now.
Good night, Dermot.
I am totally magically out, except for like 2 things I feel like I could do. So I'm not going to be very useful in the next
Take a
room.
short break.
I need a really long nap at this point. I need to sleep.
All right. Let's hold up camp here. And we'll set off first thing in the morning.
Sounds good. Do we want to organize a watch system? There's enough of us, we could almost do.
We can do a pretty solid watch.
Yeah.
Maybe short sleepers go first or last.
Yeah.
We
Short sleepers go last.
Yeah. Go get your rest, Xarria.
I think is it just Xarria?
It's just Xarria. Yep. So somebody else.
Yeah.
Yep. But that sounds pretty good to everybody else. With that,
Well,
You shush for a bit. Yeah, I was just saying, Dorlen's already asleep.
Dorlen will like reach into his bag of holding and just bring out a giant, a gnome-sized pillow
Travel pillow.
that is
Nice.
like,
Sabina
covered
will tie a rope
with,
and attach to a rock. and
well,
so
that's
she's
covered with
just
a
floating like
mesh
balloon.
to keep it dry, and will just sit and lie down on it.
nice.
Which instantly becomes wet in the underwater.
It's true.
Oh, it's got a mesh
got a-
around it. He was
Oh, it's got a
prepared.
mesh.
Fancy mesh.
Oh.
Mash. All right. And with
Fancy
that,
mesh.
you'll all begin to set up watch and prepare for your next day in the Netherdeep. But I think we'll pick that up next time. I'm gonna call game here for the night. All right.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was
Alright.
good.
God, I was not expecting that to take the entire game, but damn,
Combat.
it's a big
With that many
plan.
people,
Yeah.
Oh, with that many
Yeah,
people,
that
it went
many people?
faster.
Yeah.
I guess
So I
that's
don't- well,
true.
I'd almost suggest that maybe we want to consider doing when we do a big fight again with the rivals that we run on the same initiative, so we don't have like double initiative slots that we normally would.
Oh,
Just
that's a
roll
good
one.
idea.
Yeah, because I think I felt I kept getting distracted and kept losing
Yeah.
where we were. I had no idea where we were in rounds.
But I would say then I would like literally never got anything to do.
It's-
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I think it
So-
was better. I
We'll
did
take-
And it was
find
gonna
there
be
much
somebody,
track
right?
Trouble keeping track.
So
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see
Could
what
roll
happens.
with advantage, and whoever rolls the best go.
Yeah,
with that.
it would be the
Go with that one.
So
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
of the two, right? So
Could do.
like yeah, we'll figure something out. But hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any ideas of what we could do to make the initiative system work, leave it in the chat. Leave a comment on the Discord or in the comments on YouTube, right? But in the meanwhile, we're going to call it here for the night. A big thank you to all of our supporters over at patreon.com/dorktales who make the game happen. Without them, Dorktales could not exist in its current form, and we get bigger and better every time somebody joins. So consider. Then you can get your name at the end of episodes, like these amazing people that I'm about to mention right now. My world building producers, Schulten and Soul Omen. My divine producers, DM Michael Gray, the Great and Powerful, and my mom, Jan. My demonic producer, Precarious. My wizard of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric. And my amazing princes of the Patreon, which are, of course, Taryn, the original Dorktales fangirl, Buddy, Amberthist, Cubby Gummy, Trizelta, Traveler, and introducing Karasha Urquhart. So another person to rattle off. I love it so much. Thank you so much for all of
Welcome,
your support.
Karasha.
Crash has been a VIP for a long time, and they just
Yeah.
upgraded. So to this for the year, because
Vinkle.
so thank you so much, Karasha, and welcome. It's great to have you, and to say your name because Urquhart is a cool name. And with that, folks, that's going to be it for us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night with Dragonlance because I'm no longer sick, and I'm very excited about that. Thank you for your patience for the previous episode getting up a little late on YouTube and podcast. This is going to be a hell of a year, so I hope you're ready for 2023. But that's it for tonight. We'll see you next time on Call of the Netherdeep. Good night, everybody.